What's up?
Morning, everybody, and welcome to the NyanCave. My name is Tom. This guy is Clay. That guy is Nyandroid.
Hello, friends.
And today we are starting off case 5 of Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Yeah.
So if you want to catch us live when we do that, check out Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12 o'clock. And why not just get into the thing?
Sure.
Why not just get silly and send it? I want to see this video.
Yeah. Moose
Boom.
Bull away.
Moose away. Moose sled away.
Moose Bullzilla away.
Hey, I don't know. I was super tripped out by this.
Me too.
A little messed up that they got permission to film inside of the black market smuggling ring. Hawker.
Heaven's tear. Oh my god.
Yo, that's a one.
Moosezilla!
Do you have a moose image ready? Ah, would have been great.
Okay, Ginger, what is that from? Oh, I thought someone was
It's Gojira! No.
No, it may look like Gojira, but due to international copyright law, it's not. But we should run like it is Gojira. Yes, but it isn't. What was that from?
That was was it a scary movie?
Might have been, yeah.
Hey, Sagasi! What's kicking it? Finally, case 5 is here, where the majority of localization work went. Keep an eye on the chat for some fun behind-the-scenes facts from time to time, and then we'll keep our eyes off the chat for
Gold
spoilers.
member in Austin Powers, yes.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Truly, like, one of the pinnacles of comedy.
No, absolutely. Angry
Hey! I take 3 hour stream hype! Yeah. Something, well, do 2.5 right now. We'll see.
No, did we get 2?
We'd be 2 streamers? No.
I can't remember.
We'll go for it. I don't know.
Because I do need some time to do the Mario Party.
Yeah, exactly.
We do need the time to do the Mario Party.
Yeah, we got Mario Party League coming up. We're going to be playing through the
Kicking
Mario Party
off.
series 1, 2, 3 through to 10 every single Saturday
2:45.
at 3:30. Sorry?
Maybe like 2:45.
2:45.
When we stop this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that 3:30?
Yeah, I thought you were on
2:45
2:45 p.m. Like, we're doing the stream early? What? All right. I'm here.
Oh, no. What a way to start it with Lotta. Oh, great. Great. I see how it is. MPL, MPL.
DJing, you're going to be wasted. So, what are y'all going to do now?
Yep, Sir Fantastic from 1 to 10, and then ending with Super Mario Party for the Switch when it launches.
On October 5th.
Yep, so.
Yeah. I reckon you're through being the prosecutor, right?
Sorry. Yes, that's true, I suppose. I'm no longer a prosecutor. However,
You can't stop thinking about what Mr. DeKiller said, right?
indeed.
Hey, Mr. Itchston. I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved?
This case isn't over yet. The person in the red hood who kidnapped Kay at Gourd Lake. And this letter from an unknown sender. Someone's schemes are at work behind this case.
Must be tough having a case that you just solved, or that you just solved, nagging at the back of your mind. Well, I got some investigating of my own to be doing, so I'll be off.
That's amazing! You've already decided on your next scoop?
What are you saying there, Missy? Don't you be underestimating the likes a lot of heart. I've covered a lot of scoops, you know. I always have an extra scoop or two up my sleeves. Raisins.
Someone! Help! Yikes! What was that?
Oh, yes! There it is! Yes! Yes, that's it. The freeze frame. Let's just hang out here for a moment.
Let's just hang out here.
Let's just hang out here. Oh, look at those glasses.
Look, she's such a cutie pie,
What a
isn't she?
great girl. Ah, it's good.
It's so good.
Perfect. Wherever you just. Wait, no, it's towards you.
Oh, wait.
There we go. There. Okay, let's move on. Oh, God. Penny for my thoughts? My thoughts are penny. This woman is... What's happened?
Somebody's dead.
I thought it was gonna be Clay.
I thought it was gonna be you.
I thought it was gonna be you.
I don't want to voice my own wife.
You want to voice your own
No,
wife?
you can marry me. It's okay. Somebody's dead. Monster.
Monster. Plus, I don't like talking to myself.
It's a scoop. I'm a scoop for calling me.
I love Penny.
Please follow me. It's this way.
Oh my God. Lotta runs like an animal.
Has something happened again?
Again? I don't know. At any rate, we should follow her for now. Oh. Oh, Lord. Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Lotta, have you no shame?
These are...
A genuine hoof prints.
Hoof prints. Impossible. No animal could be this large.
Mr. Edgeworth, look!
Oh, what?
Oh, man, that's not a footprint. I don't know. Oh.
Agent Lang, why is he here?
Oh, someone's on the ground!
It can't be.
That's good artwork.
What? The president of Zhengfa, Dijon Huang. Agent Lang.
Oh. Mr. Prosecutor, didn't take you long to get here.
What happened?
What happened? Huh. That's what I'd like to know.
It would seem that he's in a considerable amount of shock over the president's death. However, what exactly are these giant footprints? And what could have happened to the president?
They're from a moose.
Ah, of course.
It looks
Moose
like a
prints.
giant moose.
It's funny, like, being dead and all, I thought that he would blob out.
Oh, no.
It's rigor mortis.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, when you die, you look super swole because your
yeah.
body just seizes up.
Just tightens up.
Yeah.
Rig of mortis. It's a monster.
Oh, monster.
Yes, sirree. Looky here. Ain't no doubt about it. These are clearly the footprints of a monster. On this day, mankind received a grim reminder. We all live in fear of the mighty Moozilla. Moozilla. We did not edit this game. It is a Moozilla.
Mighty Moozilla.
It's a moose, not a
Moose.
It's not a bullzilla.
You might think it mooed like a cow, but no, it moos.
Zilla. You know? This here's a scoop. I got myself a scoop. Man trampled to death by monster. I reckon it'll be the top story in tomorrow's paper.
Oh man, Lotta has no shame.
Yeah, there was somebody dead.
What nonsense!
Arrows! Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel.
Again, thank you.
Again.
Totally not my mom.
No, totally not another Nyan mom. But if you are in chat, say hey, Fuel will send you some love.
Thank you so much.
You can say mom.
I can say mom.
Thanks, mom.
just solving murder mysteries
You know,
about men being crushed
SH
by
Point Rose.
Moozilla.
You know, hey, Rose, if you want to come to our sponsored date nights, you're more than welcome. You can learn all the things about your son.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, no. That would make all the things uncomfortable. Is your mom coming to those?
Oh my god, she could, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, right? What nonsense! There are no such things as monsters. Wait, it can't be! Who is Dijon Huang?
I am Dijon Huang.
Good job.
I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis.
The real assassin was the friends we made along the way.
That is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the life of a president.
That man, could he have?
Hey, you. Were you the first to discover the body? Yes, well...
Agent Lang. No!
Lang Z
Are they convicting our Penny?
First
No!
come, first suspected. You! Did you really just discover the body? Of course.
Please calm down. You're scaring her.
He does seem to have lost his composure.
Calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? Do you know who's been murdered? Dijon Wang, the president of Zhengfa.
Agent Lang, this isn't like you. When we first met, you had an army of subordinates under your command. And you boasted of having the highest arrest rate in Interpol. And what now?
Hey, T Jackson 17, what's up, yo?
One of us, one of us, one of us.
Welcome, yo. Make sure, hey, check out that sponsor cave down in our Discord link below. Check out your custom emojis. Be at our sponsored date nights Thursday night at 7 p.m. hanging out.
PDT.
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 PDT. I like PDT. PDT. All right. Yeah, there you go. Hey, looking good and green.
Howdy.
Howdy do. Exclamation T Jackson will get you into that raffle. Get yourself 50,000 waffles if you win. Make sure to enter yourself, T Jackson. Win those waffles.
And yes, this is very much like Lang. This is very Lang to arrest the first person.
Oh, very
suspected. That chat was saying.
You there. You're near the crime scene. It was you.
It was you. You're arrested.
What? I'm just going to school.
And then what's wild is the guilty till proven innocent mentality of this game. So it's like, you did it. No, I didn't. Prove you
They didn't do it. Oh, man.
T Jackson, thank you.
I just got
And
here.
what now? Did you forget the fundamentals of investigation along with all of your men?
Oh, yeah, he lost his men. One, did you say?
Instead of questioning people at random, you should investigate the crime scene first.
Congrats, exploding pom-poms.
Am I wrong?
I don't need you to tell me that. I'll do a thorough investigation.
Well, at least it seems he's calmed down for now.
Oh, God. Mr. Edgeworth, let's investigate, too.
Yes, let us investigate. Right now, I do not have any investigation rights, but until the police arrive...
What are y'all saying? Ain't it obvious who done it? The man behind all this is the mighty Mozilla.
Wouldn't you like that?
Well, I guess I ain't the man behind it, more like the monster behind it, you know?
Good grief. Could you please just try not to interfere with the investigation? Like, seriously.
Shut your trap. You're the one who better not be sticking your nose in my business.
Oh, God.
I ain't forgiving you if you mess up my scoop. Excuse me?
It's the woman who first discovered the body. I feel like I've seen her before.
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
Yes. That case from before.
Huh? Do you know her?
Yes, I do. At least I think I do.
My name is Kay Faraday. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Oh!
Do you have such a cute assistant? I'm Penny Nichols.
Penny Nichols.
I'm an assistant to Global Studios. I'm in charge of the props and sets. It's nice to meet you, pretty lady.
Yes, that was it.
Yo, I will sail that ship through the 7 seas into the galaxy.
Wow. I once handled a case that occurred during the filming of The Steel Samurai. This woman was a member of the show's staff, and she was involved in the incident. Have we gone through basically, like, almost every character
in the investigations
that Edgeworth encountered in the first games? I think we have.
Yeah?
I think everyone's come back. I think it's full circle.
I think so, yeah. I think that was kind of...
I must have met with her on numerous occasions over the course of the case. But to be honest, I'd completely forgotten about her. It's nice to see you again. The fact that you are here must mean that this place is...
Yes, it's sort of an outdoor film lot for Global Studios. They're shooting a movie right here, right now. I was the first to arrive today to set everything up for the filming. But
we've been a few, you're right.
everything seemed strange. Those giant footprints and that dead body was a little out of place.
Yeah, it's a dead body's a little out of place, you know. I mean, maybe it's a prop. I see. We shall examine the body. At any rate, could you please contact the police?
Yes, right away.
I thought we saw Saul in the airport of
Yes.
the first game.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we
Salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We did. And then Cody Hackins, I feel like he was like meandering in the background one time. I feel like he was like
No, I think we thought that he was the actor boy, but he wasn't.
right. He
that
was
might
not
have
the actor boy. We said you're not Cody Hackins boy. You weren't good enough for this movie, or a callback, or a cameo.
First, let's examine the scene. There are many things besides the body that concern me. I'll need to examine every nook and cranny of this place. Yeah, Frank Sawit was definitely there. Oh yeah, that's right. Frank Sawit was from the first case, and Edgeworth wasn't there.
Edgeworth wasn't there.
When Frank Sawit and Phoenix went
Went
to
to
court
battle.
on a Sunday. He
So
went
we
to
got
prison.
okay. So
There's a monster costume in front of this building.
Mr. Edgeworth, is
Correct,
that really a
Bud Kitten.
costume?
monster.
Maybe it's actually the monster who made these footprints, and it just shrunk itself down.
I'll say this one more time, so listen carefully. There's a monster costume in front of this building. It's just a costume.
What
Okay.
if it's a real monster?
Well, monster or not, we need to solve this mystery here. This seems to be the lighting equipment they'll be using for the film.
Ah, that's right. There's something I wanted to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth. When I'm stealing something, can you make use of this to make, or can you use this to make me look cool in a spotlight?
You want someone to shine a light on you when you're stealing something.
Duh. If the Yatagarasu's handiwork can't be seen because it's too dark, wouldn't you feel bad for the people watching?
You're planning to steal things with an audience looking on. What about this ladder, though?
It's a step ladder.
No, it's a ladder.
That is
If I could get to it,
it's
it would,
so
it would prove you
clearly a
wrong.
step ladder.
Oh my god. Guys, ladder.
Oh.
Let's talk to Lada.
What do you want? I'm a busy gal. You best not get in my way.
Why are you so obsessed with that monster? Such a thing couldn't possibly exist.
What'd you say? I ain't letting that pass. Mozilla lives, I'm sure of it, is the mightiest monster on the side of the Pacific Rim.
I don't suppose you have some kind of basis for that.
I saw it with my own two eyes.
What? You saw it? No way.
Yes, way, the mighty Mozilla was really here. Last night, when I was on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower.
Oh god. You mean when you were snooping around the black market auction?
Yes, that's right. It was right around when I took this here photo.
Oh my... Okay, good. If there's a new photo, it's gonna be like,
That's the photo of the person in the red hood. This was Jill Crane, right?
You see those blinds next to the red hood? Well, the mighty Mozilla was on the other side.
But there's nothing in the photo.
It's mighty hard to capture something like that from such a distance. But it seems as plain as day. But I seen it plain as day. Oh God, the Mozilla giant eye was peering through those blinds.
the monster was peering in.
Looky here, now I ain't got time for this.
I ain't got time for you, Lada.
I gotta gather my materials. Y'all are in my way. Now go on, get shoo-shoo.
How absurd.
Mr. Edgeworth, you must be completely dumbfounded right now, aren't you?
Was it that clearly written on my face? Frickin' Lada.
Ah, it's one of those sheets you lay out on the floor when you're having a picnic.
It's definitely a vinyl sheet, however. I don't think it's for picnics.
Mr. Edgeworth, if I may say, that's actually a waterproof sheet. It's used with the camera crane over there. We'll cover the camera crane with it sometimes when it's raining.
Then this sheet It must be pretty big.
Oh yes, it would be pointless if it didn't cover up the entire crane. The weather was overcast yesterday, so we've been using it quite a bit.
This seems important. Miss Nichols, where does this entrance lead to?
Hey, Wizarding. It's connected to the Grand Tower lot.
Does this case also have something to do with that building? Ah, the building with the secret 51st floor, where the black market auctions are being held. It would be strange if it were still hiding a few more secrets. Oh, we still have a letter. This lock and chain.
Oh, someone's cut through the chain.
We've always got a badge, and we kept this one. That's
Cute. Watch me super
this
important.
This is the badge that King is always wearing. It's emblazoned with the mark of the Atagalasu, and
You know
it really
what?
stands out.
I'm gonna say it right now, and I only want thinking faces in chat, is that we're gonna have to present this as like the final piece of evidence, and it's gonna be connected to the like secret organization that is, you know, the red hooded.
Everything. I doubt there are any thieves who would actually wear it.
Ooh, and then that back comes off, and the secret is revealed from
Looks like
behind
Dark
that.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Dark Shadow.
Well, they should put a lot of like
Or like a chocobo.
detail into it.
Almost. A little bit,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. Super chocobo-y.
Ooh.
Someone cut through the chain.
What? I'm sure it was locked properly when I left yesterday, though.
Then it's possible the culprit forced his way in through here. The Patriots. The badge that Kay is always wearing. Blazing. Okay. Well, what is it?
It's completely dented in. How did this happen? Wow.
There's indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that.
It wasn't like that at all yesterday.
It wasn't. So this dent was made last night.
Oh, to the chain end of his logic, too? Yeah. Cool. I don't know. Do you think they connect? I don't see it yet.
I don't think so. Like, maybe. It's possible.
Can you take one more angle at that gate?
This leads to the Grand Tower.
But from where I'm standing, all I can see are just you and just your everyday run-of-the-mill buildings. I don't see anyone special here.
Oh my god.
I don't see anyone special here either.
No one's special.
No one's special at all.
Look at how tall this building is,
Oh
Mr.
my
Nick!
god. That is so wonderful.
I think I just call you Nick, not Mr. Nick.
That was
Carlos
great.
isn't around.
I gotta, I gotta give credit to GD. He just sent a message like, "Oh, check the gate a second time." I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Indeed. At least when we're standing, that is. That's so cute.
Let's
Let's go talk to them. Now then, we have no time to waste. We should get back to investigating the film lot. You can't see them again.
That man. Yeah, they never use his names. I wonder why.
Wow, it really is the president.
Yes. I think we saw him live just a few days ago. I miss Phoenix
That
too.
would make this a presidential assassination, right?
This is a bit flashy for an assassination. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
I mean, a moose horn.
What's this white thing? Wait, is that a bone? It looks like we got a new case on our hands.
It looks less like a bone, and more like some kind of horn. Nice shoes. There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away.
So then, I guess he really did get stepped on by
A monster? That's impossible.
Check the yellow dust on his chest.
Huh?
Yeah.
Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you?
Oh,
Indeed.
They do.
There appears to be some sort of yellow stain.
Mustard.
I bet it's monster drool.
Okay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensics take a closer look at this stain.
Do you think she's coming in?
So, this was the state of the body. I should make note of it.
same.
Oh. So his clothes are all like one thing.
I think he's just one thing.
He's one
I
thing.
should check his face.
Yeah, definitely. Anything in his hand? Is that a burn mark on his hand?
There are broken pieces of concrete scattered around the president.
Yes, they were probably scattered about when the ground got damaged.
And that must have been when the monster's foot went thud.
That was quite the sound effect.
It was.
If the culprit was actually a monster.
Gee, sorry that your roof's leaking, T. Jackson.
Oh, damn.
And you haven't missed too much other than the most adorable callback to the Phoenix Wright series. Very good.
It kind of looks like a hoof. The way it's split in two like that.
We didn't say anything important, though.
No.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a monster's footprint to me. And there's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth.
3 footprints at the scene. There are no such things as monsters. Do you honestly believe that they exist?
No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did exist?
We're searching for the truth, Kay. Not what is cool.
And came into our world that took 3 steps and then disappeared after killing someone.
Well, case closed. So we can wrap it up.
Wrap it up!
Alright, penny time.
Pen it down. I'm sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered.
Woo! Oh, Sagasi says, oh snap, they threw in a sound effect there. They didn't tell me that.
Nice! I love that Sagasi worked on this.
I know,
cool.
it's really cool.
Were you here alone?
Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. When I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoof prints.
The monster's footprints, right? Weren't you surprised?
Yes, because they hadn't been there yesterday evening.
So, that means that the footprints were made last night.
Well, when I first saw them, I thought that they were a part of the set, but when I got closer to the studio, I saw that the person had collapsed.
You didn't notice until you got closer.
Lately, it seems like my eyesight has gotten worse again, and my glasses aren't strong enough.
Oh no.
As I approached the body, I finally realized what it was. I was so scared I ran away.
And that was when she ran into us. You said they were filming a movie. Could it be The Steel Samurai?
No,
So it wasn't.
we're making a monster movie this time around. Have you ever heard of the Mighty Moozilla series?
Oh, Mighty Morphin Mozilla. I'm sorry, but no.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than the Steel Samurai after all.
Ooh,
Still cool, Sagasi.
that's not...
I guess that's to be expected as the promotion of the film hasn't really started yet. The Mighty Moozilla is the revival breaks its 12 years of silence. It's a long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on location around this area.
Come to think of it, yesterday.
Oh, what's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower?
Cut!
Oh, excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie and,
I saw them filming something then. It must have been this.
I bet it ends with Mozilla completely destroying the Grand Tower.
Oh, I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out at the theaters. If you like, you can have this. Picture of Moozilla
let's
standing on top
see.
of the Grand Tower. Fighting a big snake. Cool.
The Battle of the Century. Now, it meets its greatest rival. The Mighty Moozilla versus Gordy. Oh, God.
Oh my.
from Gourd Lake.
Yeah.
No. Oh man.
Wait.
And
Gordy.
where did Kay meet the red hooded person first, and then where did they end up? From Gourd Lake to Grand Tower. Bing.
Ooh.
Connection? I think so. Sorry, just died for a second. This time, it won't just be Moozilla. A rival monster appears as well. Have you ever heard of it? Gordy of Gourd Lake?
Ah! Wasn't it the talk of the town 2 or 3 years ago? It's a mysterious monster living in Gourd Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it.
It wasn't just the talk of the town. It was also involved in a case from my past.
Gordy's the
Gordy,
mastermind.
huh? Now there's a name I don't really want to remember.
That's funny. It's funny that we talked about characters that get callbacks. Even Gordy does.
Even Gordy does.
When the director caught wind of the rumor, he decided to add it to the story. That always works, adding things last minute to a movie for better things. Like, look how well it worked with Spider-Man 3 and Sandman. That was so good. I'm so glad they made that movie.
I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on.
Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters. Monster movie data.
Is there anything out of place with what I've investigated so far? I should confirm that what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Miss Nichols, was the entrance to this place locked?
Oh, I do. Yes, it's locked with this.
It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct number to open it, right?
About this combination lock, was it also properly locked today?
Yes, when I arrived here today, it was locked tight.
Who knows the combination?
The producer, the director, the staff, and the actors. I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it.
So, anyone involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in. Man, but I mean, like, you know, when you tell that many people, those people are going to tell people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So SB says that feel when you mess up selling hot dogs so badly they make a movie about based on it. So good.
I love the butterfly effect that are in these games. Oh wow, we got something here. I mean, the footprints and stepped on have the same words in them.
So, used on the front entrance.
So if everyone
boom, boom.
knew,
Yeah.
yeah, I think,
Probably
yeah,
bound.
everyone knew, so it wasn't anybody who worked on the film.
Yeah. The front entrance, which leads to the Tower Plaza, was locked with a combination lock. At the other end, the lock on the rear entrance, which leads to the Grand Tower, was broken. Now, where does this lead us?
I know this one. The culprit entered from the rear entrance, right?
Exactly. And knowing this, we now understand one more critical fact. The culprit must have been someone who didn't know the number to unlock the combination lock.
Right. If they knew the code, they would have just been way easier to enter from the front entrance. Entering through the back door is common sense for a thief. It's much less conspicuous. We can't underestimate a culprit who thinks like a thief. Please keep your guard up.
She sure becomes lively all of a sudden when the subject gets brought up. To put it simply, everyone involved with the movie knows the combination for the lock. In other words, it's quite likely that the culprit is someone who is not involved with the film. Yay.
Was Shelley the Killer ordered to kill the president? Was that his goal?
Back then?
Back then, in case 1 of this game.
I believe he was. I believe that he was, but that's what he claims. He might have had other plans.
Yeah, 3 footprints and footprint.
I don't know, maybe, right?
They have footprints in their names, is what I'm thinking. No.
Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic.
Ouch. Not nice. All right, so dented fence. Do you have anything to go with that?
No, I don't know. I guess we're still missing something. I can talk to Lang now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mr. Brusque. So we meet again. This is an awesome tune.
This sounds new.
It does sound new. I'll turn it up a little bit.
It's like laying the broken.
Oh.
The lone wolf
The
theme.
lone wolf.
The
theme.
lone wolf theme.
Lone wolf theme. Indeed. Just a few days ago, we met at the detention center. Agent Lang, what brings you here? Oh, the theme is called Lone Wolf.
Awesome, awesome. That's
it.
really great. Called it. And time axes. I mean, the logic fits together. It's just also ridiculous. Yeah. You know, you're right.
Nice.
Okay.
Agent Lang, what brings you here?
Just some boring work. Nothing you need to know about.
Later, Sagasi, thanks.
Well, you always pick the worst time to show up. Anyone ever tell you that? Bad things happen when you're around. Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of our president.
Why were you here? You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this?
Boop. I just want to grab this and pull it somewhere else. Boop. Boop. Sorry. I just didn't want to lose it. You suspect me?
Come now.
I heard a scream. It was the woman who found the body.
Oh, awesome, Adam. See you tomorrow. Thanks.
I just actually responded to Adam's comment.
Oh.
After hearing the scream, I came in through that entrance over there. Apparently, it wasn't locked.
And why is there a lock on the ground over there? I should take a closer look.
When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out the other exit over there.
So, you came here around the same time that we did. Why were you at the Grand Tower?
Well, I have my reasons.
He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention center. Ah,
Maybe he's really a
Words
fan of
today.
giant monsters, and he can't and he came to sneak a peek at the Mozilla set. Woo!
Giant monsters. I have no interest in such things.
No.
he clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either.
Well, they're kind of a monster no matter what way you look at it. They killed someone.
It's regrettable what happened to the president.
When he's not wrong. Yeah, Huang was the president of Zhengfa, and yet
The pride.
the bride is Zhengfa yet.
Hey, Adam! What up?
So much love, man. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel and catching up on all our VODs and commenting on our videos.
Appreciate it.
That hype's huge, man. You don't even know. But let's get an exclamation point. Do we have an
Adam.
Adam? Adam?
Adam.
Adam! Going through chat right now. One of us.
I like the name Adam.
It's a good name.
It's a good.
I like how we have Adam Griffin and we have Noble Griffin.
I
We're
know.
just collecting all the Griffins.
Now we have to find the door.
Oh,
Thank you.
and the P and the tier.
Yes, and the P tier. Bam, Adam Griffin. Boom.
The door?
It seems
Griffin,
like you were
door.
quite close to the president.
Oh!
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
get it.
A lot of sponsor love today. Crazy. The previous head of the Lang clan, my father served under President Huang.
Is that Lang's father?
Yes.
My God.
Look at that. What is that thing called?
Colonel.
I don't know. I you know I might
Fu
be able,
Manchu?
I might be able to do it someday.
Yeah, you absolutely
You
Probably
could right
could.
You don't have as thickness up in this
No.
exact moment.
Well, it's lower though, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of his cheek is exposed, so you'd have
Yeah.
to. Cut down like here. Yeah. Like it would be really low. It would look odd, probably.
Oh, it's odd facial features. Protecting the life of the president has been long on our clan's greatest duty. My old man receives a great number of special medals from the president himself as a token of his trust. The president left his will in the protection of the Lang clan. Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family's treasures, so to speak.
The drawing says, isn't that a handlebar? I think a handlebar is just this.
Yeah.
And then I think, well, this is something else where it goes down. It connects to the mutton chops.
I've looked it up.
Mutton chops
Oh,
and
yeah?
mustache.
It's called a lion's mane.
a
a
lion's
lion's
mane.
mane.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A full beard without a mustache. Oh, sorry.
Is a lion's mane. Or the Amish.
Sideburns which are connected to each other by a narrow line along the jaw resembling a helmet strap harnessed
Oh.
on chin.
Chin strap, yep.
Wait, let's just go to this thing.
Oh my god, chin straps.
Friendly mutton chops.
Friendly mutton chops.
That's what they're called.
Ah, I see.
Nice. Nice.
Also known as a face shelf.
Face show.
Friendly mutton chops.
Oh, those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family's treasures, so to speak. Who would have thought that one day to unseal that will would arrive so soon?
So then, I guess the president was like a close family friend. Huh? But during the incident at Gourd Lake, why weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang?
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. But then, he suddenly changed. It's as if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zhengfa.
12 years ago. I wonder what went on then.
Even so, I still respect the man. Zhengfa is a small country, but he carried the nation with his strength. Damn it, just what were his bodyguards doing?
Have you already contacted the embassy?
Yeah, of course. I've informed Zhengfa of my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic there, what with the will and all. But it'll be the same here once the bodyguards show up. If you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest you get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor.
Mr. Prosecutor.
Right now, I'm just a single Interpol agent, a literal lone wolf. They probably won't let me be in charge of the investigation. But you better believe my fangs are sharp as ever. I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands, and you'd better not be in my way.
Man, I really hope that he teams up with Franny. I'd love to see them as a team.
Ooh. Doki doki.
Oh, you know what? The dented fence is nearby the body, so...
Yeah, why don't we try it? What are you throwing at the fence? Oh,
Shoot.
I feel like dented fence and 3 steps might connect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're missing a piece of logic here. We tried all 3 combinations.
We're just missing logic in general. All right.
right?
Well, we got a lot of information about the president.
Oh.
I wonder what this iron pole is for. Oh, maybe it's used to practice tree climbing?
No, it's a film crane. It's used to capture footage from high locations. Right now, it's not attached, but normally there would be a camera connected to the end.
I get it. This would be perfect for scooping out places you're trying to steal from. Do you think that they would let me borrow this?
And how exactly, may I ask, do you intend to bring it back with you?
Mr. Edgeworth, you can take the base and I'll take the top part.
Does she actually expect me to help her?
If we take it nice and slow, we might be able to make it to your house, Mr. Edgeworth.
Not only do you want me to help you carry it, but you plan to leave it at my house. Does Kay have a home?
Oh, GD says, throw the badge at Lang.
Oh.
Ah.
I'm a Yatagarasu now.
That's what those little crow girls always wearing on her clothes, isn't it?
It represents the most powerful animal in nature. My Yatagarasu, my Yatagarasu's badge. Isn't it awesome?
Most powerful animal in nature? Not so fast. I can't let that one slide. Lang Zi says, the wolf is mightier than the crow. Just one slash from a wolf's claw, and your little crow would be nevermore.
Nevermore.
Take that back,
Eleanor.
Wolfie! Thief Girl says the crow soars above all others. It'll swoop in and peck the wolf to pieces and fly back up to avoid the wolf's claws.
Don't underestimate the wolf's jumping ability. It'll bite the crow before it can fly away.
A crow can flap its wings so hard, it'll blow the big bad wolf away. Gah, 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 gah.
They're squabbling like children.
Why do we throw the president at him?
Throw the president
Yeah,
at
throw
him?
the president at him. Because I forgot that we can present stuff to people. I mean, like, maybe you'll say something about the something. Damn it! You don't have to show me that. I'll never kill the president. You can be damn well sure I'm gonna catch him.
Do you want this picture of a dead body that you're standing next to?
I don't want to see that. It's too
Agent Lang. Whenever President Huang is brought up, he seems to lose his composure.
I kind of feel bad for Mr. Lang. Isn't there anything we can do for him?
Yes. It is for that reason that we must listen carefully to what he has to say.
Okay, what else can we throw at him? You keep shoving irrelevant nonsense under my nose, and I'll chew it to pieces.
I think I should put this away for now. No, I think we're just missing something.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on the body.
Nook and cranny.
Ah,
Oh, we can
deduce.
deduce.
Nice.
Ah!
What would we deduce here?
What?
Concrete's broken and the ground beneath them is exposed. It looks like giant footprints. New movie in 12 years. Mighty Mozilla versus Gordy.
Like, do you think it's crazy enough to throw the poster at the hoof print?
I mean, yeah, like, absolutely, but like, goddamn.
You think to the yeah, okay.
Doesn't this horn belong to that monster, Mozilla?
You're right. It looks just like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film?
Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large.
I wonder how it ended up here.
I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me while I ask someone on the staff. I enjoy having her on my staff.
Hey, John, what's going on?
About this horn, have we ever seen it before?
Huh? That's Mozilla's horn. It's a model we made to use in our ad campaign. Where was it?
It was on the ground by the back entrance.
That's strange. Mozilla's head should have been stored up in the studio roof.
I suppose the head would be rather large, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's not as big as the real thing, of course, but it's still quite large. Look, you can see it from here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, indeed.
Huh.
It certainly is large.
Oh, we can't go up there, so probably... What's it say? Broken horn.
Ooh,
Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
Yeah. The dent in this fence and the broken horn. Neither of these things were there yesterday evening. Based on the fact that these two things have changed.
Ah, could Mozilla's head have...
Indeed. The head that was on the rooftop may have tumbled down on the ground. It may have rolled off the studio and tumbled down on the ground. This is a new possibility, which would mean that... So, one thing that, kind of like bugs me a little bit.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone's running the assumption that he's been smushed. But
Yeah,
they
but
said there were no physical injuries on him.
Yeah.
Like, if you were smushed, it would be so
You'd be
gross.
smushed. Monster's head, roller studio roof. Hey, Tasso! Lang's no good, very bad, absolutely terrible. Fortnite. First, his secretary partner is a double agent for a criminal organization. Then he loses all his men, and now the president's dead. Mega. Oof. Still has bando material, though.
Rip Lang.
Yeah.
He's a lone wolf, though. It was always meant to be. We may have found the missing murder weapon.
Eh? Really?
At the moment, I can only say that it was just a possibility. If the giant monster head had fallen off the studio roof.
Oh! That could definitely be a murder weapon.
Miss Nichols, may we investigate the studio roof?
The roof? Oh, okay, I understand. Go ahead, but the stairs can be a little slippery, so please watch your step. Mr. Prosecutor, I'm gonna take my leave here for a bit. There's something I have to check.
Agent Lang, I wonder if he's caught on to something. There they are. Oh!
Oh no, it's a small child.
He's the murderer. I'm calling it.
Do you want to take the kid? Or do you just want to keep doing Edgeworth?
Oh, me? I don't want to take the kid.
You don't want to?
Move it.
What'd you say? Guess you're just a brat with no manners.
Ha!
Oh, he's a cow. Look
Cows
at him.
don't drink milk!
Silk, silk, silk. What do cows drink?
Water!
Oh, you got me.
And you're an annoying old man. Quit your yapping already.
Believe me, milk came to my mind first.
I'm terribly sorry. Come on, John.
He's definitely the killer. Let's lock him away. Arrest him, Lang.
Oh, what were you doing?
Who was that?
Someone from the police? Why'd you suddenly pick a fight with him?
That sure was a tense standoff.
He didn't budge an inch, even before Agent Lang.
Please allow me to introduce you. This is John Marsh.
John Marsh. John Marsh. John Marsh?
I think
John Marsh.
John Marsh.
John Marsh.
John
Jum Arsh.
Jam Arsh.
Jam Arsh. Jama.
Janima. Rush.
Joe
Marsh.
Joe.
Joe.
Hamarsh.
Narsh. Joe Narsh.
Marsh John. John Marsh. Marsh John.
Nod.
Majonersh.
Sean.
Ah, it's gone.
I see no pun. He's the lead actor in our movie.
The lead actor is this child. Oh, it's a Red Dead Redemption 2 reference.
Hi.
I have not played Red Dead.
Hi. Hi, I'm Kate Faraday. Nice to meet you.
And this is Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
A cowboy. Ah.
Prosecutor?
He's a cowboy. But he has horns. Cows don't have horns. Bulls have horns. He's a pretty famous prosecutor, you know?
But he's not wearing a prosecutor's badge.
Oh! This kid knows!
Oh, he know, though.
Gah!
How do
He's
you already
frightfully
know, though?
perceptive.
You only live once. That's a motto. John is probably... It's probably better if you don't go over there.
That certainly is not a sight a child should see. However, he is someone involved with the case. I'll need to speak with him later.
Clearly
Just
John
don't look
Marsh is
over
Moose
your
boy.
don't look over your right shoulder.
May we see the roof?
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
Wee woo, wee woo.
That's huge, Moozilla.
So, this is Moozilla.
Huh? Somehow this doesn't feel quite right. See, this looks way cooler. And he doesn't have a nose ring either.
Ah, I see you two aren't familiar with Moozilla. This is Moozilla's original design from 12 years ago.
What? Then what's this?
That's our take on it for the new movie. We wrapped the design to appeal to the modern audiences.
Interesting, GD.
Revamped? But it looks totally different. And no matter how you look at this one,
It's a cow.
Well, of course. After all, Moozilla was originally a cow monster.
a cow monster?
Well, having a cow, an animal that humans are very familiar with, turns into a monster. Allows us to question mankind's relationship with nature. That's the theme of Moozilla.
Eh, I just don't get it.
Nor do I. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
That's really funny on your side, dude. It feels like they're throwing shade on the Godzilla remakes with these conversations, and so true.
Yeah.
Like, I think about Godzilla 2000, which was a dig in me. I like that movie. Like Jeff Goldblum in it, I'm pretty sure.
They had Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. No, that's the newest one. I'm not in the one from I think it came out in 2000.
The newest one, I think. I can't remember exactly, but
fell
the guy
asleep
from
during it.
the guy who created Evangelion.
Oh.
I think he worked on it.
Really?
If I remember.
Not a good
I know.
franchise to tie
I know.
I could
But yeah.
I could probably carry a light stand if this side is on my shoulder.
Okay. Don't tell me you're planning to steal this.
Of course not! But if I carry this around with me, I could shine a spotlight on you whenever you shout, "Objection!" Man, that sounds so cool. So when should we start?
Never. Please. Some sort of wooden stand has fallen over. The area around it seems to be burnt black.
Huh? Moozilla's head should have been on that stand.
But the legs have broken off. It doesn't look like it can be used anymore.
Wow.
The broken legs seem to be badly burnt. I think it's safe to assume that a small fire occurred here.
A small fire, huh? Is that what burnt and broke the legs off the stand?
When the legs broke, the stand would have tilted. If Moozilla's head was on top of the stand.
It would have fallen off. So the head fell down because of the fire.
Yes, if that's the case, I also have a pretty good idea of what caused the fire. There's a flammable can next to the heater. Seems that someone is lacking in safety awareness.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. But I don't think anyone used the heater yesterday.
I see. In that case, I wonder what caused the fire.
Arson. We made this replica of the original Moozilla head for promotional purposes. We'll be using it to let people know that the film is a sequel to the original series.
I guess it would be hard for people to tell that they're the same monster.
As we suspected, one of the horns appears to be broken.
So, did the head really crush the president?
It's possible. However, there's something I don't quite understand.
What's that?
Miss Nichols, this head looks rather heavy. How do you transport it?
It's made so that it can be taken apart. It's not hard if you know what to do, or how to do it. But if you don't know how, it'd be pretty much impossible, I think.
Which means it would be difficult for anyone not involved with the film. When taken apart, it would also be possible for one person to carry it alone?
Definitely, given enough time, even I could do it. So that's funny, contradictory evidence, where, you know, anybody involved in the movie could not do it because of the lock, and then had to have done it because of the... Pretty good.
However,
And
this faces.
I was going to say, and Jared, as far as how long we're going to be up for, we got another about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes, somewhere in that range. We'll find a good end time.
Whoa!
Hey, Blood Kitten! Since it is a fan translation and not a Capcom translation, I wouldn't look too too hard into the name puns. Capcom usually have it plain as day with the localization versions, even if totally different than the original. The fan translation focused more on this story.
Oh, neat.
And
Thanks,
we
Budkin.
appreciate them. Thanks.
However, this faces.
Mr. Edgeworth, I feel like I've seen this cow somewhere before.
Indeed. I was just thinking the exact same thing. It was on board the president's plane. And in the storeroom of the black market auction. The president's stuffed toy.
So, that was a doll of the original Mozilla.
Could this really be just a coincidence? Mozilla doll. There's a can of paint thinner here. It's probably used for making props.
Mr. Edgeworth, doesn't the area around here look kind of burnt?
It does. The spread out blue sheet, newspaper, and the side of this can all look burnt.
I wonder if this Mozilla head can also shoot out flames. Well, this old Mozilla design doesn't really look like it could breathe fire anyways.
That's not our main concern. But I'm certainly curious.
There's a heater here. Do you think the staff uses it to keep themselves warm?
It's possible. Although it may be spring, it can still get rather chilly at night.
Mr. Edgeworth, people are going to think that you're an old geezer if you say stuff like that.
It's
Even
true,
in the
though.
best of times, you tend to see things like an old man. Can't you at least try to be more cheerful and lively when you talk?
Do I really seem that unlively? What logic do we have? Just 3 footprints. Hum diddly hum. I don't think I have anything else to investigate, really. Maybe I could, like, poke a little point there with the burn. Oh, no, I missed it. Nothing here.
Since he had the Mozilla doll with him, maybe the president is a big fan. And his love for Mozilla was so great that he tried picking up the head and got crushed.
I doubt a normal person would have the strength to lift this up. Since he wasn't involved with the movie, he wouldn't have known how to take it apart.
If Mozilla really existed, that would explain everything, though. Can't you just connect the pieces that directly or in that direction for once? With logic, I mean.
Please don't give me that look.
I'm trying to think how if this fell off, it would make that imprint.
Well, not that imprint, the dent in the side there.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. But how also did these hoof prints come to be? So I was thinking, like, if
Jackhammer.
it fell off and like the base of it looks like a hoof almost, because like where the neck is, but it doesn't. And then how does it land 3 times, right? Just thoughts I have.
John, was it? Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Hey, old man. You really a prosecutor?
Yes. Old man.
Then first show me your prosecutor's badge.
I don't have my badge with me right now.
Then you can't prove you're a prosecutor, old man. This kid's a tough nut to crack, isn't he? Want me to give it a try?
Yes, I'm counting on you, Kay. I'm not good with kids.
Who is this lost, sassy child?
What's that supposed to be? Giving me that isn't gonna land you a role in the film.
I wasn't showing it to you so I could be in the movie.
So then, what do we have to do to appear in the movie?
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Hey,
Bumpkin, what up?
I missed it earlier, but if it's the same president from Chapter 1, then there's a huge contradiction. How do they flex even in death?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But apparently,
Actually, first
Yanny
comment.
says rigor mortis of the entire body.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis of the pecs and abs.
And it's a very
and the
fitting,
buns. Don't
very,
forget the buns.
yeah, very fitting. It's like a suit of armor he's wearing. The thing is just squishing all the matter into muscles. We should make that and sell that. It's a good idea.
Oh man,
Or what if we what if we sold a skin tight T-shirt that had like abs on it and stuff?
Oh man.
yeah.
You know what's
and then you
actually-
could do the same thing, but with a sexy anime girl body.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty great.
And then
You know
everyone
what?
would be like, "Oh, you're a sexy anime girl."
Yeah.
And be like,
I
haha,
actually
just
really
kidding.
want an apron like that.
I know. I keep trying to find an apron like that, but all there is like maid aprons.
Bam, look
Ooh.
I
at-
saw a lot of maid aprons.
I wouldn't want cooking a maid apron though.
You would
So
not want to?
Oh, they're so frilly. And,
Right? That might
You'd
catch
light
fire.
it on fire is what
Yeah,
you're worried
yeah,
about.
yeah.
But you'd look super cute while being on fire.
Yeah, you would. You'd look hot.
Mortis.
Hexamortis.
Mortis.
Pecker mortis? That's
that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blood Kid. Okay, let's just leave it at that, shall we? All right, John Marsh.
So, John, you're an actor.
Yeah. What about it?
Do you think this is Randy Marsh's other son?
Yes.
Nice.
You're amazing. That's so cool.
Not really.
Dark
Good grief.
Stan.
At least that seems to have worked.
About those horns.
What about them?
John's horns are specially made prosthetics.
What?
John plays a young boy who has a special connection with the Moosilla.
Oh my god.
He can communicate with Moosilla using these horns. Right, John?
Oh god.
Shut up! Stop blabbering about this stupid stuff!
Oh, sorry.
I think I'm beginning to see the kind of relationship these two have.
But it must be amazing to star in a movie. And you're only in elementary school.
Uh-oh.
I'm 32 years old.
I think she did it. I think she done did it. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
He's in middle school.
Oh, here it comes. Oh.
Despite how he looks, John is 13 years old and he's already in middle school.
What? But he's so small, and he's wearing a kitty backpack.
Ooh.
The backpack is part of his costume. He's an actor, after all.
I see, but he's still really tiny.
Okay, come on. That's why he's drinking the milk.
Oh. I remember that from Full Metal Alchemist where Ed hates milk.
Ed
and
hates milk.
And everyone's like, you're going to be small forever if you don't drink milk.
Yeah. And apparently it's true, like, I don't know if it's, like, scientifically true, but apparently, like, the size of a population, it correlates to how quickly they adopted pasteurized milk.
I learned that.
And whatnot,
Yeah. Oh, but, like, you don't mean, like, size, like, how tall the population is.
Yeah.
Hence why, like, was it Northern Europeans are, like, some of the tallest people in the world?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Crazy.
Crazy, but what's it called? It's a very, very small percent of the population is over 7 foot tall. And it's 1 out of every 6 people that is over 7 feet tall is in the NBA.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you know 6 people that are over 7 feet tall, 1 of them is in the NBA.
Hi.
I thought I told you to stop blabbering about stupid stuff.
So sorry.
It seems the only thing that's not a prop is that milk carton.
And he goes, I do 6'3", drank a lot of milk, 6'3".
That guy over
Checks
there.
out.
He's the president, right?
Yep. Do you know him?
I used to drink milk all the time, and then I tried the 4-liter milk challenge. Never do it, by the way.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. No,
your
don't.
body can't.
Yeah, your body can't. Yeah, no, I've never really been able to drink milk so much ever since.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah.
You're so close to being 6 foot tall.
I know.
Then your body was like,
I
nope.
could have kept going.
Yep. You can't. That's what you can't. What do they call that when you study everything before cram studying? You can't cram study with milk.
No.
You can't try to get 4 liters in you.
No, you can't.
And hope that it lasts for a month. Nope.
It's basically impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
I've
people
met
have
him
done it.
before.
This boy has met with the president.
That guy makes me sick.
That's not a very nice thing to say. Why do you hate the president so much? Huh. And now he's giving me the silent treatment.
Nice join.
V, I'm not going to read that comment, but I can definitely say that is true. Absolutely. I experienced that firsthand.
The truth is the president was involved in the film.
The president was involved in the film. What do you mean?
Oh, he was supposed to have a brief cameo in the movie. He came by to look around the set some time ago. That was when he met John.
Why would the president be appearing in this film?
We heard he was a fan of the Mozilla series. And so we made him an offer, and we thought it would make great publicity, you see?
He comes on the movie set like he's on some sightseeing tour. It's so annoying.
John, you really shouldn't say stuff like that. It's not nice.
He's dead. Oh, John doesn't know, does he?
Shut it.
Oh yeah, he hasn't turned over his left shoulder yet.
I guess he couldn't tolerate having an amateur appear in his film.
Oh, right. Here.
What's this? Was this from yesterday?
A photo.
Yeah. Since it was developed, I brought it along with me. You can have it.
I think it turned out quite nicely. So you brought it up all the way here for me? Thank you so much.
No, not really. I just happened to have it with me.
Ah, so soon.
Excuse me, but may I take a quick look at it?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Oh! So, this was taken yesterday. Neither the hoof prints nor the body are in it. Commemorative photo.
Woo!
I love the way you smile. I'm 5'3" and drank milk my whole life. I've been betrayed.
The term is forsaken.
Yeah. This no, milk is just it has like calories and stuff in it.
I'd like to
versus
drink
water.
milk. I've been
Yeah.
considering giving it a shot
Yeah.
because, like, I do almond milk, but
Yep.
why not try regular milk? I
Why
mean,
not?
it could be awful.
Yeah.
That's
say-
probably why.
They do. Jesse was just telling us last night. I'd heard this before. Was that almond milk is worse for the environment than regular milk?
Absolutely.
It takes so much resources to do it.
But when it's all you can eat.
When it's all you can eat. I'm back, and you can groan in dissatisfaction now.
What a mood.
It feels good sometimes to do that. Just like,
Oh, you don't understand me!
didn't you do that one morning, Nanny?
What?
I feel like I came in here one time and you went, then not when I walked in. And then I was like, what's up? And you're like, oh, I just wanted to do that.
I think, yeah, that sounds like something that I would do.
It's felt good.
And with that, this portion of the investigation seems to be finished.
So the murder weapon really is...
Yes, as it stands now, the possibility that it was the monster's head is quite high. But there are no wounds anywhere. How could it have bonked him?
So he ended up being squashed by the falling head, huh?
Hmm?
Oh. Okay.
Although they're extremely late to the party, the bodyguards and the police have finally arrived.
Mr. President!
They really were far too late.
Damn it! Who did this?
They'll pay for this. I swear I'll make them pay. But you know, this much is enough to put me at ease. The person who did this to Huang, I've already got my eye on a suspect.
What? What do you mean?
Even though Huang was the victim, he doesn't have extraterritorial rights here. Your country's police have the right to investigate. However, I've already spoken with them. As an agent of Interpol, they're letting me assist in the investigation.
So, they've already established a plan for this investigation.
I've already found my prey. Now it's time for the hunt.
No, leave Penny alone.
Take a look at this.
Oh no!
It's a printout of your girlfriend. She's the only one you got. From a security camera on the top of the Grand Tower.
This
Not
is...
much of a girlfriend.
God just needs a babe.
Oh,
I know,
absolutely,
right?
babe.
Like, holy shit, the aesthetic she's got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I wouldn't even be mad if those two were together because he's just.
What? I'd
That's
be
not
so
his real
mad.
self.
Yeah.
What?
That's not what he looks like.
No.
Oh, yeah. He's a liar.
Like, I mean, even if he, like, okay, good for
Cowardly
him
liar.
if he got a girl like that.
Yeah.
You know, in general.
George, our other girlfriend? No.
George Courtney?
And guess who was recorded? The president and his killer can be clearly seen.
I don't think the goddess of law is gonna like this one.
Nope.
No.
Why is Miss Courtney there?
So, he's saying that George Courtney is the murderer.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the goddess of law to you. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaze the Best.
Could she, who hates crime more than anyone, have... Bit of an odd sentence there. Agent Lang, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Just now, I heard a rumor at the Grand Tower. Miles Edgeworth, that you are no longer a prosecutor.
Crap. Routed.
Naturally, that means you don't have a shred of investigative authority. So what would be the point of having a logic battle with someone like you?
Logic fight,
Why
man.
would you say something like that?
That'd be so funny if like colleges and stuff that went down instead of like actual fights. Just like frat guys drunk at a party. Oh shit! Corey's challenging Justin to a fight, and they all go out and they like circle around. And that's not true.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
So do I check out, yo?
Study harder.
The evidence I have here states that there are 57 squirrels on the campus parking lot.
But this evidence here says that there are 3 ravens, each capable of eating 7 squirrels a day.
Wrong. Squirrels gestate incredibly fast, meaning that squirrels can procreate 3 times as fast as the crows can eat them.
Ah!
In 15 years, we'll have way more squirrels than we'll have crows.
Done by an independent study verified by 3 additional colleges.
Oh! Buck it up.
Logic fight.
Why would you say something like that? Didn't you also just get reduced to being a lone agent?
Ooh, jeez.
We're all throwing a bunch of hurt out here.
Hey, answer me this.
Where's your dad?
Throwing a ton of hurt around.
Got him, you know what I mean?
Where's your badge? Where are your men? Where's your dad? Just those crying too.
Lang also starts crying.
Where's your assistant? Glad she's on your side.
Oh, man.
Bow, 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 bow.
Even though you've lost your position as a prosecutor, why are you still sticking your neck into this case?
Why do I still continue to investigate? Agent Lang, why are you pursuing the criminal who murdered the president? Because you're an Interpol agent? Right now, I am also chasing after a certain person. Someone in the shadows who is behind the murder at the Grand Tower yesterday. Someone who placed Kay in grave danger. Even now, they are lurking somewhere, laughing at us. We will uncover the truth and bring them to justice.
Just like putting peanut butter on their toast and like, Edgeworth.
And a title such as prosecutor has nothing to do with it. As long as the truth remains hidden, I will continue to seek out that truth, for that is part of my creed, my code.
You're always trying to be so clever, but you really are kind of an idiot.
Wow, rude. Okay, whatever.
Me? An idiot? How rude.
That's the answer I wanted to hear. Alright, I'll play along with you for a bit. I've lost all my men and you've lost your title. And yet, we still continue to investigate. Let's begin this battle of logic between 2 kindred spirits.
You have my thanks.
And you have my heart. However, I won't go easy on you. I definitely catch the criminal who murdered Huang. And I won't let you get in my way.
Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let me show you the truth that this wolf has sunk his fangs into. Why, Courtney, you may be asking yourself. Listen up then. That woman met with the president on top of the Grand Tower. 2 nights ago, she pushed the president off the roof, and he fell onto this film lot. At the time, there was no one else on the rooftop aside from those two. There's no room for doubt. That woman murdered the president.
It was just the 2 of them alone on the rooftop. No bodyguards.
Yeah, I confirmed it with those idiots over there. They don't know about it either.
I hang out with presidents with no bodyguards. No bodyguards.
I don't know that song.
Oh, I don't know the actual lyrics, but I know it's like
No handlebars.
handlebars. I ride my bike with no handlebars.
No handlebars.
Guess he managed to give them the slip. He must have had something secret to talk about.
President Huang and Judge Courtney. Did those 2 have some sort of connection?
Apparently he had an arrangement with the owner of the Grand Tower.
Raid all night with no action bars.
No action bars.
That's
funny.
so cute.
You requested the entrance
Just
to the
macros.
viewing platform and restricted so that they could be alone. Well, it's not like the owner could turn down a request from the president.
Does that mean the last person to see the president was...
Exactly. Courtney, you mean? It's gotta be her.
Agent Lang's reasoning is certainly sound. However, he has overlooked one major thing. And that's where I must strike. Why, Courtney? Why, Courtney?
Listen up, woman. Met the president on the roof of the Grand Tower.
How can you be so sure that the 2 actually met?
Attacking right off the bat. Your fighter's instinct is not bad. Trying to keep me in check from the opening move. Impressive.
No, that wasn't exactly my intention.
Still, Mr. Prosecutor, I've only just begun, so why don't you...
Snap.
2 nights ago, she pushed the president off the roof and he fell into the film lot.
Ah,
This is definitely our
nice
contradiction.
2 nights ago. Are you certain?
If you doubt me, then take a look for yourself. This picture was taken by the security camera on the roof of the Grand Tower. It was undoubtedly taken the night before last.
All this picture shows is that they went to the rooftop together. And the drawing says, Lang is right, Edgeworth can be kind of an idiot, especially when I'm at the helm.
Hey, these guys.
I'm so smart, but sometimes I feel
Back.
the irresistible urge to do something really stupid. There's no indication of what transpired afterwards. The security oh, sorry.
The security camera were only installed in front of the elevator. There's nothing to show what happened on the viewing platform, but I'm certain of it. That's when the crime took place.
If the president really was murdered 2 nights ago, it would mean that the body has been here ever since.
What's wrong, Mr. Prosecutor? Something on your mind? But it's not over yet. I'm just getting started.
Sorry. This voice is so in the back, it makes me yawn all the time.
Yeah. Someone could have been hiding on the viewing platform.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
There was even a cotton candy stall up there.
The owner of the building has been secretly contacted by the president. He could ill afford any slip-up, so the owner frantically made sure secrecy was maintained. Everyone and everything was cleared out, including the sugar from the cotton candy.
Even the sugar? That's just too cruel.
Just too cruel.
It's just too
Not the
cruel.
sugar.
Oh, no, we're out of sugar.
However, it was all for naught. The president still met his end. There's no room for doubt that woman murdered the president.
Do you really think there's no room for doubt?
Huh. Of course I do. The time, the place, everything points to that woman committing the crime.
I see. The time and the place. Everything, huh? The time following the president's death and where his body was found. It seems I've reached the heart of the matter. Agent Lang has overlooked something major. And that's where I must strike.
Okay, the time and the place, eh?
Yeah. Well, we have that photograph of the area from yesterday without a body.
Yeah. 2 nights ago. Yeah, she pushed the president off the roof and fell in the film lot. Yeah, like, it's just silly.
So
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Hey, Brigadier Leader.
Shi Long Lang. Or the Interpol agent with the highest arrest rate to have fallen so low. Wow.
Wow.
This is a battle of logic, not a battle of hurt, Edgeworth. Jeez.
What do you say?
This is a commemorative photo taken by the staff at Global Studios.
Everyone's got such great smiles.
Oh.
Well, except for John.
Oh. So, just Penny? This photo was taken yesterday.
And Mozilla, I guess.
Well, maybe.
What?
If Judge Courtney had murdered the president 2 days ago, then his body should have been here when the photo was taken.
Oh!
Perhaps you should have listened a bit more carefully to those involved in the case. Questioning witnesses is one of the basic fundamentals of an investigation, is it not?
I captured Mr. Edgeworth's great smile.
Oh,
You really do look most alive when you're cornering your opponent.
oh my god.
Just as I expected. It's been a while since I felt like this.
Agent Lang, haven't you been a little hasty in your reasoning?
I don't need your advice. Lang Zi says the wrath of a wolf lasts 100 years. Mine towards the woman who killed the president cannot be suppressed.
I, too, wish to capture the culprit. However, there's no doubt that the body appeared here last night. Therefore, the president could not have fallen into his death.
Yeah, he was crushed by the monster head.
I really want an autopsy report.
Yeah.
The crime occurred here at the film lot, not on the rooftop or the Grand Tower.
So that's what you think? Still, I don't intend to stray from my logic either.
However, he could not have fallen to his death 2 nights ago. This photo proves that.
Is that so? Think about it this way. 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president off the roof and killed him. Afterwards, she snuck into the film lot to hide the body.
In here.
Wouldn't it be easy to hide a body in a costume behind all this equipment? Then all she had to do last night was retrieve the body. Once we search the area, we'll know where she hid the body.
Unfortunately, there's no need for a search.
What'd you say?
This piece of evidence proves that Judge Courtney could not have hidden the body.
Do you think it's the locks? Yeah, oh, do you think it's the broken lock? Check the lock real quick. If it's oh, I don't want to have it, never mind. That one there. Yeah, there we go. I think you can send that one because it says the rear entrance forced open last night. So it was all locked up, which is not part of it. That's my vote.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Poster.
No.
Never
Maybe.
mind.
Shit, because the body would have been. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm back on the right track. Yeah. Chain. I think chain.
All the entrances to the film lot were locked. The chain on the back entrance was only cut last night.
What?
Therefore, Judge Courtney could not have entered the film lot 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Hi-ya!
Aye-ya! But the president could only have fallen 2 nights ago.
Why are you so insistent that the crime occurred 2 days ago?
What? Why? Because there's still more to the security camera footage.
Oh, here it comes. Why Courtney? Part 2.
The photo was recorded 10 to 20 minutes after the president went up to the roof with that woman. That woman, she came back down the elevator. Alone. After that, there was no sign of the president getting on the elevator at all. There's no way for the president to get down without using the elevator in there. There's no other way for the president to get down in there besides getting pushed off the roof by that woman. That's it.
The president never came down from the rooftop.
That's right. Security cameras always watching the entrance of the elevator.
Oh,
Do you think?
Yeah, Lang doesn't know.
Lang doesn't know.
About the secret hatch that leads down to the evidence locker, and I can't examine Mozilla. But yeah, because we're gonna hit him with the thing.
It was specifically set up to record anyone who exited the rooftop. Essentially, the camera created a locked room, one which the president vanished from.
A locked room, I see. This is quite an unfavorable piece of evidence for Judge Courtney. Do you think I get to see? Do you think we can see Courtney's behind? No.
Come on!
Not yet, anyways.
Not yet.
Damn it, game.
Hey, Adrian Tucker.
A roof on top escape.
It is a
That's a
murder
difficult
solve
feat.
game.
It's actually a little, I don't know, poetic for her to say that because she did the same thing, kind of thing,
She did.
and failed miserably at it. So, even the Atagarasu can't just fly through the sky.
That's right. I still need more training to be able to pull that off.
Are you saying you're going to train yourself to fly? Well, might as well. Man, those like Spider-Man climber people are crazy. Where they like,
Oh, free climbing?
yeah, free climbing or whatever.
Free climbing, or the people that you're talking like have suction cups and they climb with those?
I can't remember how they do it, but they basically scale like
rocks?
like
Rock.
no, like flat glass with
Yeah. It's got to be those. Got to be like suction.
I don't know if it's suction cups, but
I don't know,
something.
but yeah, definitely something like that.
I think it's just
It's like highly illegal
Super.
because they do it without harnesses or
free
anything.
climbing.
The free climbing?
No, well, free climbing is rocks and boulders.
Oh
and
yeah. Well, that's crazy too. That's
absolutely crazy.
insane.
We're talking about climbing up glass buildings.
Yeah.
Using some sort of something.
Yeah.
Buildering.
Buildering.
Buildering describes the acts of climbing on the outside of buildings and other artificial structures.
Well, it's all crazy. People are crazy.
I'd do it. A photo was recorded 10 to 20 minutes after the president went up onto the roof.
10 to 20 minutes. That's rather vague.
Oh no.
The problem here isn't when it happened, at least not right now. What's important is that the woman did after that.
What Judge Courtney did? Could you tell me about it in more detail?
That's what I was gonna do. That woman.
Are you certain she was alone in the elevator?
Yeah, I'm sure. It had been 10 to 20 minutes after they went up to the roof.
Hey, Magasi, what up?
The security camera by the elevator only recorded that woman. She was definitely alone. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Judge Courtney returned alone on the elevator. This point seems to be accurate.
That's strange. Isn't Miss Courtney always together with the goddess of law?
In this case, we aren't counting ethereal beings.
Aw, poor goddess of law. We should give her an offering to lift her spirits.
Rip Goddess of Law. Returning to the topic at hand, Agent Lang, could the president have used the elevator after Judge Courtney?
Yeah, I thought of that too, however. After that, there was no sign of the president getting on the elevator at all.
Just to be sure, the camera didn't have any blind spots or malfunctions, right?
You think I'd make a mistake like that? Are you mocking my investigation?
No. It is simply my nature to question everything.
At any rate, this footage can be trusted, I'm sure of that. The president took the elevator on the way up with that woman, but he never came back down.
Courtney, ex-Goddess of Law, OTP. Absolutely, Jency. Absolutely. There is no true repair. Understood. While I reserve judgment on your logic, I shall trust your investigation.
Oh, is that how it is? Do what you want. It won't change a thing. There's no other way to get the president down without using the elevator, is there? Is there? Is there?
And if there were, in fact, some other way down besides the elevator.
But there isn't. From the roof of a 50-story building? Huh. That is ridiculous. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Without the elevator, there's no way to get down, let alone get off of the building. You need some better than that to break my logic.
A way to get off the rooftop viewing platform without using the elevator.
How about it, Mr. Prosecutor? Do you understand now? There's no reason for the president to be lying, sprawled out on the pavement here.
All right. I understand. Now, have you ever considered interior crocodile elevator?
But I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Besides getting pushed off of the roof by that woman.
Agent Lang, it's still too early to make that conclusion.
No matter how much you struggle, there's no escape from my fangs.
I wonder about that. Perhaps there's a hidden route that allows us to escape from the locked room and your fangs simultaneously.
Whoa! The proclamation of a miraculous escape! Even a great thief's gotta pay attention.
Now you've said it, Mr. Prosecutor. If that's what you think, then show me. That hidden route of yours.
A locked room created by a security camera. Is falling off the roof really the only route to escape this locked room? Route.
Route. Mr. Rooter.
It's interesting that we say route, like, oh, what route are you gonna take?
What
And yet
route
we
are
call
you
it a router.
Router. Interesting.
internet
a router.
router.
A router.
Internet
I
router.
say route and
Router
route.
sounds so Canadian.
I know.
A router?
Yeah,
The router.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried resetting your router?
Have you tried to reset your router?
Oh yeah, just flash the IP on your router. Eh?
Yeah.
Gotta get the custom firmware for your router.
Secret entrance, by the way. As a matter of fact, there was one. A hidden route, that is.
Way down without using the elevator? Huh. You better not tell me he flew off or something.
There's no need for that. It's quite simple. The president just needed to know about the existence of a hidden 51st floor.
The 51st floor.
This building has a hidden 51st floor. It is accessible through the secret hatch on the rooftop. So, do you think they already didn't count floor 13?
Oh, probably not,
Yeah. Have you guys noticed that ever? In tall buildings, they never have a floor 13.
Nope.
At
In
least
Japan, is it like they never have a floor 4?
I
think
maybe China.
Yeah.
Maybe China and Japan. I
I've
think it might
actually
be Japan
seen.
too.
It's just so weird.
I know
too.
it's really weird. Actually, some buildings here don't have floor 4.
Yeah,
is it floor 8?
It's a couple of them. No, I think
It's a couple of them, yeah,
Everyone
there's-
would want to live on floor 8.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
But no, there's I remember going in an elevator. It's like 1, 2,
Maybe floor
3, 5, and then but it was like missing 3 or 4 floors. Like
Yeah.
it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. 13 is definitely missing in most Canadian buildings, as far as I know. Very odd how superstitions actually like bleed their
I
way
know.
into real life like that. Like, it's crazy. Like I didn't know about it when I was young, and I was like, what the fuck? What is that? And then it was explained to me, and I was still like, that's stupid.
I'm young Clay, and that's stupid.
It's because y'all fucking crazy. It's fine here. Oh yeah, in Europe they have floor 13.
What?
I think
Wait,
Europe
but-
has a very logical approach to a lot of things.
Mhm.
Like, I was watching QI, and
What
they were
is
talking
QI?
about it's a show from Britain
Yeah.
that was hosted by Stephen Fry. With it. It's quite interesting.
Okay.
They just talk about facts. You'd probably like it a lot.
Oh, QI. I'm taking a note right now. I'm writing on things to do.
Yeah, and each season is based on a letter, and one of them they talked about religion and how Christianity is really kind of a thing in America. And they're like, what? Wow, Christianity is a thing in America?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're like, that's crazy. Why is religion such a big deal?
What?
Yeah.
But Europe, what? That doesn't make any sense to me because like Europe
It's
is
where it
also
came from.
yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know.
it is accessible through a secret hatch on the rooftop. Using that route, it would be possible to leave the rooftop without using the elevator.
And Flarestorm, yeah, there is a 13th floor that they call just the 14th.
The
floor.
14th floor.
Yeah.
But you're really on the 13th floor.
Hidden room, secret hatch. How could the president have even known about that?
I wonder. I don't know the answer myself. I'm merely raising a possibility.
In the first place, what's this all about? This hidden 51st floor. Sounds like that ninja girl over there would love to get into that.
No way! I'm sick of that place!
For Kay, that place only holds bad memories after all. Well, it used to
know
hold
what?
all of our memories.
I just had an interesting, like, we talk about logical thing about floors, not to a really short segue on that one,
Yeah.
is that I wonder, because I've seen, like, some buildings have missing, like, 3 floors, right? Like, they just didn't name those.
Yeah.
I think from the buildinger, like, the person building it point of view, it's like, ooh, I get to, in a sense, make my building seem 3 stories taller than it actually is. Instead of, like, a 42nd floor, you're on the 45th floor.
No, I mean,
Just a bunch
maybe. You can't. I just think it's all superstition.
It's just a bunch of like architects like going around with their like building models. Like, yeah, it's 50 floors. You know? That doesn't look 50 floors. It looks about three floors short. No, it's 50 floors.
It's 50 floors.
And all the girls say it's 50 floors.
Yeah.
The 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market auction. Its true purpose was only exposed yesterday.
Black market auction. You aren't suggesting the president was involved in something like that, are you?
Ooh, you know who is involved in something like that?
No. Who?
Bam! Black Wolf 2 Dragon.
Oh, Black Wolf 2 Dragon, welcome to the NyanCave.
I have no proof, however, the possibility exists, does it not?
I wouldn't put it past the president or that president.
Disappointed! Ow.
Oh.
Eek!
Impossible. The president would never. He would never be involved in the black market auction.
What's this?
Never say never.
You punks, are you prepared? If you're gonna spout nonsense like that, I'll tear you to pieces.
She ran away.
You don't have any idea the amount of respect that man earned from his country's people.
I see. Oh my god. We've seen the president's true colors. However, the people of Zhengfa remain in the dark. Should I inform Agent Lang of the president's true nature? No. Telling him now would only further cloud his judgment.
Oh, fuck, we just talked shit about Lang's President Fu.
Well, we were going to, but we held back.
And this is nice. Look at this. This is such a good, like, logical line of conversation.
I understand. Agent Lang, please calm down.
That always works. Telling
Always.
someone who's upset to calm down
Yeah.
always works.
We spoke out of line. I apologize.
That's better. That works.
Sorry. My emotions got the best of me.
And Kay, how long do you plan on hiding? You can come out now.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. My anger is directed towards the president's killer.
I'm glad you're digging 0. Well, I'll be. You're actually a pretty good guy, ain't you? Huh. That loyalty to your president, it's mighty admirable.
What's it to you?
Oh, God, here it comes.
Oh, don't be like that. I got some good news for you, I reckon.
What?
The president ain't never passed through the 51st floor. You can count on me.
Really?
I was in the storeroom myself and I saw it with my very own eyes.
You passed out for a large portion of time, Lotta. I
Oh.
don't think your testimony is reliable. It would be nice
Oh,
if
pish
you
posh.
left.
Oh, pish posh
I would like
applesauce.
you to leave, Lotta. Leave.
I think I would have woke up if something like that happened.
That's right. She snuck into the storeroom that day.
Thanks, Lotta.
Thanks. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
What is it?
I don't intend to give the culprit a single step of leeway. No one's seen the president since he met with Courtney 2 days ago.
That doesn't change the fact that the body wasn't here yesterday. If he were pushed off of that 2 days ago, it would be odd that he wasn't found yesterday. I doubt a fall from the roof would take a whole day.
You know, a part of me would be like, yeah, I'd jump off something that took a whole day to fall down. Like, oh, except you'd have to go to the bathroom and eating and stuff would be kind of...
No, but
No,
you would
but you
fall
can't,
faster than
yeah.
your pee.
Yeah.
You'd
Or
fall
poop.
fast. Well, I mean, what about when you got to the bottom, though?
Well, you'd be super dead because you'd be falling for a day.
Well,
Yeah.
like you can't like at the speed of falling, like you'd be out in space. You could not fall from the sky all day.
At least on Earth, you couldn't.
On Earth, you could not. No. And if you were falling all day, then your landing would be pretty gentle, actually, probably.
Maximum velocity of a human body.
That's just terminal velocity, I think, right?
Yeah.
195 kilometers per hour, or for you Americans, that's 122 miles per hour.
Yeah. Okay, so then, oof.
Okay.
So
Let's move on. Or we could. I'll just sit here while Tom calculates this.
I just want to know. So it's it's 2,928 miles is how far you would need to
About
travel.
3,000 miles.
Yeah, 3,000 miles.
Well, I would fall 3,000 miles, and I would fall 3,000 more, just to be the man who fall 1,000 miles and crumble at your door. Ba-da-da-da.
Oh.
I'll admit there are a few things I still haven't figured out.
Regardless, there's only one thing I'm certain of. Did you? Oh,
What?
I didn't know that
There
Google
he
has
is.
built-in calculator now.
Yeah.
What exactly occurred here last night? I'm certain we have to look into that in order to uncover the truth.
Because the body and the hoofprints could have only been appeared last night, right?
Oh my god. So if Etika has Joy-Con boys, do we have backseat boys?
We're not backseat boys.
So that's Chad.
That's awesome. You done backseat boys. I love that.
no.
That's really great. Who said that?
Was it? Well, it happened during Kingdom Hearts. There's back seats back. All right. Bum,
Dun,
ba-da-na-na-na.
dun, 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 dun.
That's
I'll have
pretty
to
good.
figure out an emoji for that.
Yeah.
Because the
Backseat
body and the
boys.
hoofprints could have only appeared last night, right?
Urge Lang, we'd like to bring the body in front of the autopsy.
Wang, it's in your hands. Make sure to show the proper respect.
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 I also have one more thing to report.
What is it?
We found some footprints near the body, sir. They were left within the area that looks like a monster's footprint.
There were human footprints within the monster's footprint.
What kind of footprints?
Meta is
Sir, they were the footprints of a child about the size of an elementary school student.
I knew it! I knew it! Arrest him! Take him away!
There's only thing worse than a rapist.
A child.
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 What?
Huh?
An elementary school student? Wait, could it be?
Who was that? Miss Nichols.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please excuse my rudeness.
Is there something you want to say? What is she so scared of?
I'm worried that you'll think poorly of me, but please let me testify something. It's really important.
I have baby feet.
That's not something you need to be worried about. What is it?
Last night, I actually came here.
No, Penny. Let them take the child away. Don't throw yourself under the bus like this.
What?
Why did you come here?
Well, I got a little worried, so I stopped by to check up on John.
John. You mean John Marsh, as I thought.
Yes, last night, John stayed here late in order to practice by himself.
Wow, he's really dedicated.
Well, this movie is the first time he's starring as the lead role, so I'm sure he wants to do his best.
She must have witnessed something last night. When was this?
If I remember correctly, I think it was a little past 10 p.m. It looked like it was gonna rain, and I was getting worried, so I came to check up on him. And when I got here, well,
You saw something?
Yes, John was practicing by himself. And right above his head, I saw a long, long neck.
Giraffe! Man.
A neck?
Yes, it was skin. It was really scaly, almost like a reptile. It was like
Giraffe.
the neck of a dinosaur,
Oh.
which is probably covered in feathers. Whoa there! Could that have been
Oh no.
Gordy? Last time I went hunting for it, it was a bust, but I reckon this could be the real deal.
What? So this time it's Gordy?
That's right. I was really surprised. After all, John is the boy who can communicate with Moosezilla. Yeah, that's right. Them horns on his lets he them horns of his lets him hear what the monster's saying, right? Even so, he was looking up at Gordy's face and he was talking to it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Kill the president, boy. You must
What?
do it.
But how?
I don't know. You figure that out. You're the child.
Okay.
I'm not evil like you, but you
Oh.
must do it, yes.
Okay.
Make sure that no one sees you do the evil deed.
But there's a spotlight directly on me.
Well, yes, and then I require macaroni pictures.
Macaroni pictures?
Yes. Otherwise, you two will share the same fate as the president.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
But am I not supposed to be the one killing the president?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm going. Bye.
It was like they were friends. Doesn't that sound weird? Oh, you said it, sister. That's pretty darn strange, I reckon. That boy's a little traitor.
It seems she's gotten reality mixed up with the movies. I think we all know the great mystery of Gordy, right?
Oh, it was Larice all along?
Yes, Larice. Oh man, I can't wait for Larry to show up here.
Oh, God. Hey, Missy. Do you really see that?
Yes, but I was so shocked I immediately ran home after that.
Oh my god, Penny, stop running away from all your problems.
What do you make of this, Mr. Prosecutor? As another monster taking the stage.
Agent Lang, do you really believe this absurd testimony?
I couldn't care less about the monsters. However, it looks like who we need to talk to next has been decided now, hasn't it?
John Marsh. He was here last night. It's very likely he saw something, isn't it?
Attaboy. John Marsh, we got some questions for you.
John kind of left a while ago.
What?
Let's go after him.
Ha!
Like an animal. I didn't know. I didn't see her run the first time, but she definitely has a
Lotta?
certain. Yeah, she has
Oh
a
my
certain
God.
cadence to her run.
Look at it from the side. Like, it's ridiculous.
She runs like Phoebe from Friends.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny.
Where do you run off to?
He might have just gone back home.
That's right. I mean, doesn't look like they're gonna get any filming done today.
Or he might have run away.
Aren't you just overthinking things?
He's still a child. I can't imagine that he could have murdered the president by himself.
Who said he was alone? Maybe that monster helped him. The boy can summon a monster to his aid, right?
Lang, what are you saying? Are you being sarcastic? Please tell me you're being sarcastic, Lang. Is this really where you're going with this? Very funny. Thank you. Okay, good.
I'm not saying that kid's definitely the culprit, but right now, he's the most prominent witness we have. So, we'll need to find that brat.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth!
Gummy!
Oh, I.
Oh my God, he's so heartbroken.
He ran away.
What is the detective doing?
It doesn't matter. It's not like I can rely on this country's police anyways.
Agent Lang, do you intend to continue investigating by yourself?
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that?
Didn't you always have a small army of subordinates with you before?
That's right. But you know, being a lone wolf isn't all that bad. You don't have to worry about it. Your subordinates or partners, all you need are your fangs. Simple, right?
Subordinates and partners.
Well then, I'll be seeing you too.
Things are getting interesting. I reckon I'm about to get real busy myself. After all, I got me a pair of monsters to hunt. I'm definitely getting my hands on this scoop.
I kind of want to make a Monster Hunter character based on Lotta.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I think it'd be pretty funny.
Things have gotten pretty crazy, haven't they?
Indeed. There's the footprints of Mozilla, and now the shadow of Gordy. It's almost exactly like the movie.
How about we go monster hunting too?
Well, isn't that...
Isn't that one of Lang's men?
He's one of Agent Lang's subordinates. We met him during another mission.
What's up with that taxi?
Excuse me.
Oh! Prosecutor Edgeworth! It's been a while.
Shouldn't
so
you be
close.
following Mario?
Agent Lang! Shifu! He's no longer my boss.
What exactly happened?
Do you remember the incident? From 1 month ago?
The Yatagarasu incident we had been involved with.
Agent Lang made a major mistake back then. Oh, he almost aided and abetted a dangerous criminal.
Certainly. It's come quite close to that, the time.
Shifu took responsibility for what happened, and our team was disbanded
Disbanded?
to another castle.
So, that's what Agent Lang was talking about when he said he'd become a lone wolf.
Then why are you here?
That's a little worried about Shifu. Seems that even now, he still chases after them. The ghosts of 12 years past.
The ghost of 12 years past. Just what are you?
I'm sorry. I've already said too much. If you'll excuse me.
Bye, Toad.
These ghosts Agent Lang are chasing after. Do they also have something to do with this case?
It looks like everyone's left now. So what do we do now?
Well, Miss Hart is going after the monsters, and Agent Lang is going after John. We should also try approaching this case from a different angle.
What angle would that be?
We should listen to what Judge Courtney has to say. In other words, we're attacking from behind.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Courtney is... Well then, I shall take my leave here. I'll be presiding over Patricia Roland's trial. She said that she had a trial coming up.
Indeed. Let's head to the courthouse as well.
Kay! That's my name!
Hey! There's a taxi right
The
there.
taxi has some sort of unicorn
To be
on it.
continued. Wow. Someone said the first part was 3 hours. We didn't know 2. That's a NyanCave world record.
That is a Yankee world record.
NyanCave world record!
Zing!
Oh, there she is!
George, what are you doing here?
I wonder if no one answered this, but I hope she's in the future games. But also, I love Judgy, so maybe not.
I know, but what it, you know, you love
It's
Judgy,
Daddy Shields!
but you wouldn't. Oh
Court
man.
is now in session.
Oh man.
Is the defense ready?
Oh god.
Of course, Your Honor. We can begin whenever you want.
The prosecution has been ready from the start, Your Honor.
Jill Crane, the attorney in charge of the defense, has passed on from this world. Furthermore,
Excuse me? I love excuse me.
Sebastian de Best, the prosecutor in charge, has disappeared. Aww. And so, Francisca and Mr. Shields have taken over their duties.
Before we begin, I would like to apologize for the delay of today's trial. As the crime took place in the prison, a place where justice is normally administered, and the defendant was the warden of the prison, further exacerbating the situation. That's
Oh
a
my god,
difficult
they're doing
word.
that case.
Additional time was specially arranged to investigate and prepare for the trial. In addition, the defense attorney in charge of the case, Jill Crane, has recently passed away.
Oh.
Due to these circumstances, the trial was further delayed. Mr. Shields, Miss Von Karma, at this time, I'd like to give you my gratitude for taking up this responsibility on such short notice.
I guess this is the last job Courtney Pie's friend left behind for us, huh? Well, Uncle Ray's more than happy to help out. Although, having said that, I only had enough time to skim through the case files. Are you okay on your end, friend of Pie?
Ray's just like, well, this warden ain't getting off.
What kind of prosecutor abandons his own case and vanishes without a trace?
Wait.
I won't allow
Oh.
any more delays in this trial while we wait for that foolish man to return. I have received the evidence just now. There should be no problem continuing the trial. You have my thanks.
You're on the opposite sides as usual. He's in the place of prosecutor. She's in the place of defendant. Defendant's
I
attorney.
guess you're right.
And with that, I hereby call the defendant, Patricia Rowland, to the stand. In this case, I voice act everyone.
Yep.
Except for Ray.
Now then, will the prosecution please give us their opening statement? Very well, Your Honor. The defendant...
What?
I just love that you're just totally talking to yourself through all of this, through
I
three
know.
different points of perspectives. It was just really, really made me happy to hear you ask yourself for something and then agree with yourself.
Yes, quite so. Please wait, Your Honor. What is it? Well, there's something I'd like you to fill me in on. Just what exactly am I doing in a place like this? Then perhaps you would do well to listen to the opening statement. So if I listen to it, I'll get it. Huh? Okay then, let's hear it. That was the plan from the very start. Now if you'd so kindly shut up and listen. The incident occurred in the detention center and the prison warden Rowland is in charge of. Wow. The victim is Horace Knightley, who is being held in the detention center. The prosecution is certain that this woman here is the culprit. This knife, the murder weapon, is decisive evidence. Huh? Miss Von Karma, is something wrong? That's impossible! The evidence is...
What's wrong with the evidence, friend of Pie?
The evidence! The knife is gone! The chisel with Dogan's bell attached to it is missing too!
What?
No.
What?
Hey, Tasso! Look at this beautiful trial segment in AA investigation style. So freaking cool, so much hype.
Order! Order in the court! Prosecutor Von Karma, what is the meaning of this? I don't understand it either, Your Honor. If there's no evidence, then I suppose there's not much reason for me to be here. Some prosecutor can't even hold on to one little piece of evidence? Ooh. What a dunce. I only received everything the previous prosecutor had.
It appears the culprit is the pampered prosecutor, the boy Blunder.
Oh dear.
Oh, boy, Blunder.
Hey, Courtney Pie.
What is it?
Your Honor, considering our predicament, let's say we postpone the trial until later.
Oof.
The defense proposal is overruled.
Hey, Courtney Pie.
Oh, I know, right? It'd be troubling for me if this trial were to be delayed any further. I just want everyone to know that I'm innocent. And as soon as possible. Objection! Innocent? I've had more than enough of your foolish... And besides, you don't have any evidence, right? I recall a certain saying. In court, evidence is everything, wasn't it? Since there's no evidence, that would make me innocent, isn't that right, Your Honor? That is correct.
What?
Ray's just like, I guess I win this case. Like,
The prosecution has not produced sufficient evidence to prove the defendant guilty. As such, I hereby find the defendant, Patricia Rowland.
hold it! Oh,
Hold your horses, Courtney Pie. You can't just declare her innocent all of a sudden.
Is something the matter? For the defense to object to a not guilty verdict.
Well, I mean, even you must know that the warden over there is guilty, right? You were there with us when we found the murder weapon.
Mr. Shields, a judge must remain impartial when handing down a verdict. That is why I cannot allow myself to get caught up in my own personal feelings. The person who was present when the murder weapon was discovered, and the judge sitting before you now, are two completely different people.
Maybe literally? Are you kidding, right?
And I can only hand down a verdict based on the evidence that was presented. There is evidence! It's just, well, it's not here right now, but... A few minutes, that's all I need. I'll find the evidence and return to court without fail. The prosecution requests a brief recess, Your Honor.
The defense would also like a recess, Your Honor. Courtney Pie, please.
I understand. I shall grant your request. Well, Justine, darling, aren't you wishy-washy today? This court will now adjourn for a 15-minute recess.
Huh.
During which the prosecution and the defense shall prepare for the resumption of the trial. Understood, Your Honor.
Phew, that was a close one.
Court is now adjourned. Ooh.
Whoop.
Didn't we find it together? The evidence.
yes, we certainly did. What's the matter, Detective?
Well, it looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator.
Really? Why?
Of course, that's why the metal detector reacted. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to take a look at this.
The chisel.
Oh, right. Wasn't that just the fake murder weapon? Dogan hid this chisel inside the dog's mouth. And the real murder weapon was hidden in very much the same way.
Oh my.
The real murder weapon is in the pond, inside the alligator.
I wonder if it was stolen by someone.
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, that's me. Oh, hi.
Oh!
Hey, yo.
Miss Berry and Mr. Keys.
This is I voice everybody in the stream.
Did you come to attend the trial?
I came because I heard there's a really fun show around here. So where is it?
The trial for the case I got caught up in was supposed to be started already, but our practice ran a little late. I believe it was somewhere around here, wasn't it?
Actually, two key pieces of evidence have gone missing. The chisel and the knife. The trial is in recess right now. Sort of like an intermission. You just missed it, Simon.
What? What? Oh, what was that supposed to mean?
Oh, looks like Simon's gonna get arrested again.
No, wait, I can't.
I guess Simon is his usual noisy self. Huh? To think that I'd be humiliated like this.
And here comes another noisy individual.
Now, Freddy Pie, let's just take a moment and calm down a bit. Maybe you could just put that whip of yours away, What do you say?
That foolish prosecutor, when I get my hands on him. Ugh! My whip is going to give him the thrashing of a lifetime.
Eek. Miles, why don't you try talking to her?
Good grief. On that note, I guess I should probably hear what she has to say.
Oh, if it isn't former prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
I believe you're just taking your anger out on me. Francisca.
Those who've abandoned their path as a prosecutor do not belong here. Now be a good boy and go home. Figure out what you want to do with your life.
Still, what are you going to do, Francisca? The recess is only 15 minutes.
You're always so calm and collected. Like an anchorman reading off a teleprompter. Makes me sick!
It has its pros and cons.
Much like our story coming up at 6 o'clock.
Probably stay...
Did you just high-five my finger guns? Yes! That's so good.
I should probably stay classy and avoid confrontation with her for now. I'm Ron Burgundy?
We should do a teleprompter stream where you just read through all like messages in chat as if it's a news story.
Oh, wow. Get chat to make a one-word story and then pick words from it.
That'd be pretty great. Oh, that'd be really great.
Then Yanni can type them up furiously. Francisca, I never expected you to end up taking over the prosecution for this case.
The bodyguard of the president of Zhangfa, Horace Knightley, was murdered. The defendant is the former warden of the prison, Patricia Rowland. The knife she used as the murder weapon has been prepared as evidence. Sorry.
Oh. However, the murder weapon has disappeared without a trace.
Not only did he abandon his case, but he also made me look like a fool in court.
Nah!
The next time I see that foolish fool of a prosecutor, I'll whip some backbone into him.
I don't mind if you whip some backbone into him, but stop whipping innocent bystanders.
Is that supposed to be a replacement for your prosecutor's badge? It certainly suits you, Miles Edgeworth. Hold it! This badge suits me way more than it suits Miles Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, sorry.
When did this become a competition?
Ooh, the footage. Present the footage. And be like, look, it's Courtney.
George.
Oh, maybe.
Miles Edgeworth, unlike you, I am actually busy. I don't have time to look at something like that. Why don't you just look at that evidence again by yourself?
She is certainly as harsh as ever.
All right. We took a story.
Okay, looks like you've gotten your memories back.
Yeah, I'm all better now.
Uncle Ray was really worried, you know. Thought that other Kay was also pretty cute. Well then, now that you've recovered, how about a hug for old time's sake?
Nope. We need to focus on the trial right now.
Yeah, things aren't looking good. Well, at any rate, we'll have to search for that evidence. But we can't interrupt the trial. Uncle Ray's in a pickle. If only there was someone who could find the evidence for us.
That look of expectation on your face says it all.
Miles, you still don't have your prosecutor's badge, right? You finally feel like following in your father's footsteps?
I simply left it in someone else's care. I wasn't stripped of my badge. Furthermore, right now, I am unable to follow in my father's footsteps.
I see. Well, there's no need to rush your decisions. Take all the time you need to determine the path you want to follow. In any case, the doors are always open for you at Edgewood Law Offices.
Mr. Shields.
Hey. If only there was someone who could go search for the evidence for us.
Oh boy.
If only there was.
Very well. I'll go look for them.
Oh, Miles, you do that for us?
Of course. Finding the evidence within 15 minutes will be no easy task.
Well, if worst comes to worst, Uncle Ray and Franny Pie will help you start for time.
This is kind of funny because this is like
The other
every time
perspective.
Exactly. We always send them away.
Until you recover the evidence, we won't let our hand go down on a verdict.
Please do so. Francisca, are you okay with this?
You're asking me, Francisca von Karma, to help you out? You'd be better off spending the rest of your life as an anchorman for the local news.
What is it with you and Anchormans today, Francisca? Like, seriously.
My name's Francisca von Karma, and go fuck yourself.
Ms. Montgomery, this is an emergency. We could really use your cooperation.
I understand. As acting prosecutor, I, along with that attorney over there, shall continue this trial. Meanwhile, you, the former prosecutor, shall run around and look for the evidence. All for my sake. It's a job that suits you perfectly.
I'm glad that you're on board.
I'll help too. Because I really don't want to get arrested again.
This sounds like fun! Regina wants to tag along too!
All right. That would be helpful. Now then, where should we begin?
I will talk to the animals. I think should we go find that person and hear what they have to say.
Who should we talk to in order to learn where the evidence went? Oh boy.
The best.
What?
Around.
Why not John?
Yeah, send John.
Disappeared after finding out his father's a criminal. Yes, the person in charge of the evidence was Sebastian de Best.
Ah, you mean that rookie prosecutor, right? Got it.
I'll leave him to you.
Oh, nice. Alrighty, time for Uncle Ray to have a strategy meeting with the opposing counsel. Just two.
Miles Edgeworth, you better not keep me waiting, lest you end up like your friend here.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
Franny Pie, wait for me!
Now then, let's go look for Sebastian as well. George. Judge Courtney.
If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth, I hope that all is well. All is not well? Just what is going on in that trial earlier?
Okay, there's no need for that.
But even though Miss Courtney should know exactly who the culprit is, what made you? In a court of law, the only thing that truly matters is evidence. Whatever my own feelings may be, it should not affect the verdict.
That's really good judging.
So, this is the judge persona of Judge Justine Courtney that we're seeing.
Cold-blooded and heartless. It's fine if you think of me as such.
Even as a judge, she's still this stubborn. Judges should. Judge Courtney, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you.
And what would that be?
2 nights ago, you went to the roof of the Grand Tower.
The roof, you say?
You met with the president there, correct? The 2 of you were caught on security camera.
Is there some sort of problem with that?
Today, the president's body was discovered, very close to the Grand Hotel.
But that's...
You understand now, don't you? You're a suspect. What happened between you and the president up on the roof?
nothing. We merely spoke for a few minutes. Once our business was done, I headed straight home. I took the elevator back down alone.
Indeed. That was shown on the security camera footage as well. What exactly did you and the president talk about?
That I cannot say.
I see. However, I cannot afford to let up just yet. That being the case, I guess my only remaining option is to use that. She is definitely hiding something. And I'm going to draw it out of her. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm
no.
into this.
My nightmare.
These are my favorites. Oh.
2 nights ago, Judge Courtney met with President Huang.
She's stacked. She's stacked.
It is true that I spoke with President Huang on the roof of the Grand Tower. However, we only discussed business. There is no need to tell you what was said.
Just like in the trial earlier, she won't reveal her personal feelings easily. When she's speaking as a judge, it would be better for me to wait and see what develops. Now then, I'll start by asking her what she talked about with the president. Logic test, begin. What did you talk about with the president? Could you tell me what you and the president talked about?
My meeting with the president was strictly business. And since it has nothing to do with you, I'm not obligated to answer your question. What are you? I appreciate your understanding.
Even so, you certainly are a very busy person, aren't you? You're a member of the PIC and a judge as well. You even assist with the investigations.
I'm simply fulfilling the professional duties that have been assigned to me.
Was your meeting with the president also one of those duties assigned to you as a judge?
Yes, of course it was. I am one who lives for the law. I would never act outside my professional duties.
This morning, you returned Kay's promise notebook to me. I don't believe that all of your actions are simply done for the sake of your duties.
Boo! It's true. It seems I still retain some immature qualities.
I wouldn't call it immature. It was your own personal kindness. Weren't you also distressed when you found out the president had passed away?
Yes. It is very unfortunate. Why did he have to die?
It seems... You know, it's funny, we could almost like have us huge blown up like this
Right?
and still do the
Well.
entire game.
Yep.
If you wouldn't sit so close to me.
That was my stream, everybody. What up? Hey.
It seems he was crushed by the head of a monster called the Mighty Muzilla. Ah, excuse me. You see, Muzilla is...
Is that true? You mean the president died at the temporary Mozilla film lot?
Yes, that's right. I'm surprised that you know about Muzilla.
Yes, I'm a big fan. I had heard about it from Sebastian.
Oh, God.
He told me that the movie was being filmed near the Grand Tower.
She seems awfully shaken up about that. And I'm also curious about Sebastian, who went missing along with the evidence. She said she wouldn't talk about the president. However, I might be able to get her to reveal her secret through another line of questioning. She is flustered beyond normal. There must be some reason behind it. Where is Prosecutor DeBest? Francisca may have taken over as the prosecution in Sebastian's place, however. As long as he still possesses some sort of evidence, the trial cannot proceed.
You know, after it was revealed that Sebastian was forced through school by his father's actions and stuff, wouldn't he be stripped of his title and education and everything?
You'd think so.
Yeah, you'd have to think so. I don't know if they do that.
I intend to carry out a fair trial. If the prosecution is unable to present evidence, the defendant must be declared not guilty. I am a judge. I cannot allow my own personal feelings to get in the way.
Ah, Blaze hasn't had his trial yet. Okay.
So, if you're saying you're not the least bit worried about Sebastian's whereabouts,
Of course, I am. I am worried about Sebastian as well, but
you're worried about Sebastian as well. Wouldn't that mean that there's someone else you're worried about? By any chance, will that person have something to do with your unnatural behavior?
That's impossible. I am a follower of the law. I will not be swayed by personal feelings.
It may be true that those who stand in court have a duty to follow the law. However, we're not superheroes. You and I are only human. It is impossible to completely ignore your own feelings and render an impartial judgment.
See you soon, Jared.
Ah! It is as you say. As I am now, I cannot hand down an impartial verdict.
Judge Courtney, why don't you tell me the truth?
I... Just what am I supposed to do?
Oh. Do you think her robe has like a mind of its own, like Doctor Strange's?
Yeah, I do. A justice cloak.
For Judge Courtney to become this distraught, I should find out exactly who she is searching for.
Well, it's actually such a sad sprite.
Up until now, she's been wearing the mask of a judge. This time, I should be able to draw out her true feelings. Oh no!
Are you searching for Mozilla?
That's funny.
I know, right?
Neo Sad Dude said, Edra says, we're not superheroes as he fights in a literal chess world.
Yeah.
Is the person you're searching for Sebastian by any chance?
When Sebastian learned of his father's true colors, he went into hiding of his own free will. I'm worried about him, but this may be a trial he needs to overcome on his own.
How heartless of you.
Since he went into hiding of his own accord, he could return whenever he wanted to.
Could it be the person you're searching for is unable to return under their own power?
In regards to that, my lips are sealed. I'm unable to talk about that right now. When I think about what might have happened to that child if I talked...
Ooh! That child. Could you tell me who you're referring to?
It's nothing. Please pay it no mind.
Judge Courtney's expression has changed. It seems I've managed to uncover a clue. Should we go for the Mozilla just for fun?
Yeah.
Are you searching for the mighty Mozilla?
I don't have the time to play along with your jokes right now.
It's not a joke! Just a moment ago, you were surprised to learn that the president had been crushed by Mozilla, correct?
That was... I was simply surprised by the president's cause of death. To think that he passed away at the temporary film lot, of all places.
Oh.
Where he died.
Yeah.
From the way you're talking, it seems you have a problem with where he died.
That's not true. It's just... for the president to have passed away at the film lot, a place where dreams are made. I just thought it would be better if the movie's cast and crew remained unaware of the truth.
I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to say this. However, the movie's cast and crew are already aware of the president's death. I encountered a female staff member and John Marsh at the crime scene.
No! Oh! How could I have come to this?
It seems she seems to react strongly when it comes to the staff of the Mozilla film. This could be a useful clue. Well, I guess who are you searching for?
Yeah.
Judge Courtney, tell me who you are searching for.
My lips are sealed. That is not something I can talk about right now.
Let me try using that clue. Could it be you're searching for that child who has gone missing? Since you said it was a child, I presume they're of a young age, correct?
I simply cannot answer any questions about him. That boy has nothing to do with you, or the president's assassination.
Let me try using that clue. Earlier, when Mozilla was brought up, it seemed to be a sensitive topic for you. Is that child you spoke of involved with the Mozilla movie?
You don't think... Wait.
That George Courtney is cowboy's mom.
Yeah, I was. What's Courtney's last name? I was like Judge Courtney. Her first name is Judge. Her last name is Courtney.
Her first name's Justine and her last name is Courtney.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, can't be it. But
Well,
How? How did you know that?
I'm joking about the Judge Courtney thing, by the way. You're usually so calm, and you seem rather distraught right now, unless he has a fake name.
well, stage name or
Yeah.
father's last name.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's like common, but I think some child actors use like different names, right?
Pseudonyms.
Pseudonyms.
Every actor uses like a different name, pretty much.
What? Keanu Reeves' real name isn't Keanu Reeves?
I don't know. He could be actually Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay. Please tell me, who is that child?
I understand. If you've come to know this much, I shall prepare myself for the worst. The child I'm searching for is a boy by the name of John Marsh.
John.
John.
Why do you want to know his whereabouts?
Well, that much I simply cannot say.
I could try considering ages, but I don't know my organizer, GD. Judge Courtney, didn't you say you were prepared for the worst? Even if you don't intend to talk, I am determined to expose the truth. That is my resolve. Why is she searching for John? I must get her to tell me the reason. Sure. Could it be that you're a fan of John Marsh?
Yes. Yes. That's right. I am a fan of John Marsh, the famous child actor who has been called a prodigy. I knew his movie was being filmed in front of the Grand Tower, so the temporary film lot had been on my mind.
I see. I suppose a fan would be curious about that. Did you know that John was at the temporary film lot?
Yes, of course I did. He said they would be filming there all day today, and yet...
Yeah, did you hear from him?
Yeah.
She did say, he said.
It almost sounds as if John himself told you personally.
Nice.
I doubt he would give his schedule to a mere fan.
That's true, isn't it? Please don't pay any mind to that statement.
She made another slip of the tongue. She must be really worried about John.
Hey, Dominic! Courtney, I'm looking for a boy named Tommy Wiseau.
Funny story, Dominic. How's your sex life?
You know he can't talk about that. She must be really worried about John. So, she has spoken with John. This could be a useful clue. Nice. Are you acquainted with John by chance?
He is a famous movie star. I doubt there is anyone who doesn't know who he is.
I actually hadn't heard of him until I met with him today.
That just proves you have much to learn. Allow me to give you another lesson. I know everything about him. My apologies. I seem to have lost my composure.
You tend to lose your calm whenever the conversation turns to John, don't you?
In any case, while I may know everything about John, it's a one-sided relationship.
Let me try using that clue. I understand that you're worried about him, but aren't you a bit too flustered? You told me earlier that you had spoken with John. Doesn't that prove that you are indeed acquainted with him?
How could I have committed such an indiscretion?
It appears that John and Judge Courtney are acquaintances. This could be a vital clue. Actually, we're searching for John as well. Would you happen to have any idea where he might be?
Why would you think that I would know where he is? John and I, there is no connection between us.
Let me try using that clue. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with John. At the very least, the two of you must be acquaintances. Judge Courtney, why won't you allow us to help you in the search for him?
Help? No, that won't be allowed.
Who won't allow it? The so-called goddess of law?
The person who knows where that child is.
Kidnapper. Going for it.
Yeah.
I see. Finally, I've connected all the pieces of the puzzle. The reason why you cannot easily talk about John. It was because somebody has kidnapped him, isn't that right? Judge Courtney, I would like to hear the truth from you, from your own lips.
I understand. This time, I will truly be prepared for the worst. It is just as you deduced. Someone has kidnapped John.
So did they like take him like just from right under our nose, basically?
Like,
Yes.
also, like, we talked to John 20 minutes ago.
I know.
You failed all of your perception checks. All of them.
As I thought, there was a kidnapping. Still, how is John's kidnapping related to you in any way?
John and I are mother and child.
What? Actually?
Didn't we say that?
What?
Did we say that moments ago?
Okay, she's 26 and he's 13.
No way. Is she 26?
Yeah.
What? I was unable to learn much about the conversation she had with the president, but I have learned of John's kidnapping. It was an unexpected result, but with that, it's checkmate.
What?
Organizer.
I'm hammering it, man. I'm hammering the button.
How much you want to bet they're actually siblings?
That's what I thought when the conversation when we went over the whole like age thing. I was like, okay, fine, and I expected it. I was like siblings.
Yeah. I think that maybe, like, he's the illegitimate son of the president.
Oh, I guess he does have the eyes, doesn't he?
Or something.
Where's the president?
Oh,
yeah, we do have him.
Boy. No, they're different.
Damn.
What? John is Miss Courtney's son? No way. I mean, he's already so big, and for him to be here... Yes, John is indeed my son. Please look at this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe she adopted him.
This is a clipping from a magazine.
You can't just clip stuff out of a magazine and say someone's your son. Or, like, be like, Eminem is my dad. You know?
Oh man.
How about that throwback?
Please don't give that any more attention.
Dr. Phil's my uncle.
Oh fuck.
It's an article about John. Do you always carry this around with you? Yes, I always keep it close by. It's like a charm to me.
It seems the bond they share is a strong one.
I didn't. All right. Apparently, the youngest mother was 4 or 5 years old. Enjoy that disturbing fact. If it helps you accept its truth better.
I don't know, but that's.
I don't know. That seems impossibly crazy.
And I don't want to look it up at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
So if I clip this
Like
video, can I claim that you're my dad's? Apparently, that's how
Well,
logic
you can
works,
certainly
so.
claim it, but it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
Might get you on Dr. Phil though.
Yeah,
you could.
it could.
Yeah.
You could get
And
on Dr. Phil. And
Mike,
Pootie
that's
could
not
get on
Booty
Dr.
Pie
Phil.
might even make a video about you
Yeah.
if you're
Pootie
really
Pie
lucky.
make a video about you, and then
Yeah.
everyone would be famous. Every single one of you.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
0. I'll take things I could have lived without knowing for 500, Alex.
Yeah.
The world is a
Yeah.
shitty place.
If she really did,
Yeah.
you know, like I think adoption is the most sensical thing.
Yeah.
Everyone would be famous. I think adoption is on the table still. We'll see if we get there. But like, to have a child at 13 and still become like a head judge
By 26
by
is also amazing.
26, that's insane. That's like I would buy that documentary, the George Courtney story.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
How one man became one girl
Became one
a mother,
who became
who
a mother,
a judge,
who became a judge.
and also a member of the PIC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it must be
Uh,
adoption. She seems to have a soft spot for kids.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, on that mystery might be the perfect time.
I suppose so.
We
I
are.
suppose so.
Our time is running
Oh
out.
man!
'Cause I gotta
guys
get some
and
stuff
girls
ready
and
for
everything
Mario
in between.
Party.
We're playing some Mario Party
George
tonight.
Portals.
Okay.
Oh, every time.
But
I'm just
don't
gonna let
forget
it
this.
happen.
We're gonna let it happen. That's now a thing that's gonna happen
I'm good, but
every
I'm
time
not
because
gonna-
it's
Every
good. You know what? Why
Not
not
gonna-
subscribe to the channel? Why not throw a thumbs up on the video?
Why not be reminded of it every time we
Every
move over
time.
this scene?
What,
We got
GD?
dings and swoops and
Not
swoops.
gonna do the
I'll
Mario
put these up
Party
on the board.
League. Come on, GD.
It's gonna be a league.
Mario Party League. It's
Tell
gonna
them about
be
it.
lit. It's gonna be awesome. We're starting Mario Party 1. The beginning. It's gonna set the pace for the whole thing. There's a medal for the winner. It's gonna be awesome.
The metal got cleaned somewhere.
What, cleaned? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do both, GD. Do both.
Wait, that's not a song we've heard yet, I don't think. I just wish things would have case names so that I could have good songs.
All aboard the hype train. You can just look for Lone Wolf.
Oh, Lone Wolf, yeah.
It's
But we're ending it off right away.
MPL should be nominated for the esports rewards. Yeah, I still have to get the
We're
the
doing Logic
spreadsheet.
Check.
But Logic chess. Logic chess. But yeah, interesting
Cool.
case. I
It
like
is.
I like that Courtney is so involved. She's a great
Yeah.
character. I really like her a lot.
Yeah, her motives, they are
They're
complex.
Complex
Yeah.
motives. Complex motives. Also, Penny's involved. Really great.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that she was only suspected for a very short period
So
of time.
short.
Very
So
short. I thought-
Recordly short.
yeah, I thought that she was gonna be. Maybe that just proves how much Lang has grown. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mama Courtney. Yeah, I know. Whether adopted or otherwise.
Courtney.
Oh, and Tasso, what happened to the top 3 at the top left corner? We're actually changing it. Thank you for reminding me. Every time I look there, I'm like, ooh, I gotta do that. But then I eat and then I forget.
There we go.
Top 3 and top left. I have no idea.
Yeah, we're usually the top 3.
Donation.
Oh
donations.
yes. Yes.
We're gonna be switching it up slightly.
Child or not, she's still a mommy.
Yep. Cool.
I guess that makes her.
All right, everybody. We will see you in 45 minutes for our Mario Party League episode 1, and then we're back at you tomorrow with more of this Ace Tourney action at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.